you're doing game reviews and stuff too, so it's
Yeah,
really
yeah. Once
that's
season
really
starts,
cool. That's a little something different, you know. I mean, that's it's cool. Everybody
yeah,
finds something a little different.
once season go starts, I'll be popping up with all the post game and pregame. So stay tuned for that.
I'm on
Oh,
all
wait a minute.
day. Sure, if you want to link on couple, we can. You know.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I already told you, bro. Me and you
I
gotta
was
get
about
some.
to, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do the same thing. Plus, I'm going live during the game. So
Yeah. So me and you, yeah, we could do that then, because I know me and you were talking about it. So
yeah,
if you're open with that, then me and you could do it, bro, together.
all right, that's bad.
That'd be fire.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's bad.
I'm open to whatever, bro. You know what I mean? I don't mind hanging out with fellas on you know what I mean, doing their thing.
So he said Diablo got traded before the draft.
Yeah, it
And
was before the draft.
now I know why I missed it. I missed it
Oh.
because I was on the road for a week
Okay.
right before the draft. I got back the day before the draft. That's how I missed that.
You'll miss a lot, bro, when you're on the road.
Yep.
Nah,
Busy.
facts.
Wait, what? I just want to give a shout out to Raiders Nation for helping me with donations to fix my van. Appreciate y'all. And that must have been before our time because I definitely would have helped, bro.
I didn't know nothing about that.
He has a van down by the river.
Yes, sir.
I'm in a van
now I guess
down by the river.
down by the river.
Down by the
As he falls into the coffee table.
Yeah.
Right.
Who put that there?
We'll put that there.
And in Europe, when we do that Raider one too, I'll be in Vegas, so
Right
like
on.
a pop up live type shit
Right on.
for the game reviews.
Oh, I can fix
Yeah.
my shit.
That's cool. Sweet.
That'd be pretty dope.
So,
Well, I got the notifications on, so
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate it.
So I don't know if you were here. Blue Richards dealing with
I heard,
basically
yeah.
a family issue. I mean, her puppy, Lord Stanley, is like her baby, and he's dealing with
I get
medical.
it, bro.
And but there's going to be a point in time. I've talked to her about. She lives in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, if you can get into any of these practices, some of these open practices, that'd be badass. And
that'd be sick.
Yeah. And she said, yeah, I'll do it. If I have time, I'll do it. Because she's in school. I think she's trying to get her PhD.
PhD, yeah.
Yep.
Well, she's applying for schools. She wants to pick out which one she wants to go to.
Yeah, so she's got her master's on one side of things. She wants to get her master's on the other side and have a PhD to bring the two together.
No, that's dope.
Yep.
She's working it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, salute Blue.
Yeah, when I knew for sure I was going to tell her pretty much not to come on because of what she's dealing with. I damn near stopped by the library on the way home from work, and just to pick up a couple of Dr. Seuss books.
Yeah,
you know,
pick something.
Shit, I got all kinds of them. I got like about 30 Dr. Seuss books, man. When I had my daughter.
Oh, really?
You
need to you get time, look through a few of them that kind of get in the same realm of what Blue.
Oh,
reading.
There's nothing that gets in the same realm as what Blue talks about.
I agree. But when Blue's not here, you can absolutely do it, bro.
I'm not going to read a Dr. Seuss book, man.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yep.
The one thing that would be fun is if I did Can You Say What I Say? It's a tongue twister all the way through it, and I'm not doing it.
Right, I
told my daughter to go pick out a book, and she always picked that one every time just to laugh at me, trying to say it.
Let me hook this up real quick.
That's half the fun, though.
Yeah. Oh, that's the fun part about it. That was her favorite, man.
Yeah.
Because she come back out with that book with a big smile on her face. Read this
Yep.
one. I'm like, oh man.
I
Let me show. I'm gonna show you guys some
I
pictures.
did
Some
smile, Law
OTA.
Dog. I did smile, bro.
I'm gonna show you guys some OTA pictures real quick.
Cool.
Let me see it.
Let's see. What do we got in here? 10. I'm also gonna put up this donation Venmo right quick while I'm loading these up. Let me get that chat off there.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I didn't drop her too much, but I did what I could for her.
Right on, man. Sounds good. Anything
it's
helps,
'cause,
man.
I gotta.
I
I
guarantee
told you-
they're gonna sacrifice and make it happen anyway. I'd rather them not have to struggle afterwards. If you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah,
Did you
cousins
make sure
actually? We did the same thing for my uncle when my cousins went. Kind of pitched in a little bit, to help him get over there to watch my cousins graduate.
Okay, let's see. I want to show you this. I want to show you the picture of this beast first. If you thought Genty was a freaking monster before this right here should prove it to you. Look at the freaking guns on this guy, man.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Does that turn you on or what?
This dude, and the thing is, Genty's
he's Navy. Baba's Navy, man. He likes the big guns.
Well, my thing is this. And Genty's like, this coach got this little pugil stick, thinking gonna freaking hurt me. Come on.
Fucking giant black Q-tip. Black Q-tip ain't gonna stop me, man.
You got a freaking Raiders Q-tip trying to freaking touch his freaking knee with it. Come on, man. That ain't doing shit.
I'm surprised he didn't break the fucker.
Break it in half. That'd be a cool picture if he did. Let's see who else we got over here. I got Darren. I got a good pick of Darren Porter here.
He's been showing out, man.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, damn.
Now, did he catch that one or not? It looks like he has.
I bet he caught it. He's got one hand to stop it, and the other hand's going to bring it in.
Yeah. Look at. I mean, I wish I could see the ground and his foot though, because he looks like he's on the. He's got the jumps in that one.
Yeah, he's in outer space and shit.
He's been showing out in camp. Showing out.
That looks pretty damn.
Oh yeah.
He got a long wingspan.
Yeah, he does. That was one of the big benefits of him.
Yeah.
And here's another Genty coming up.
Rorschach, my guy. Shout out.
Look at that. Look at that shit. That's our running back right there, dude.
Jesus Christ. All I know is by going down dark alley, out with that motherfucker in front of me.
Yeah, but he's such a nice dude. He's such a nice dude. You'd actually want to meet him in the alley in case somebody else in the alley is about to fuck with you.
That's what I mean. I don't want to meet him in the alley, but I want him in the alley with me.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Man, you know who got swole too, though?
Be like, SacTown be like this. See my hat? See my hat, bro? I'm Raiders, man. These dudes fucking with me.
Handle my light work.
That one right there is going to be my background on Friday.
All he'd have to do is stand there like that, and they'd go running.
Yeah, oh shit, right?
Rorschach said one word to describe my running back. Special.
Special.
I got another one. Check this shit out. Here's one I really want you guys to see. You know, everybody was talking about AOC and his footwork and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And how he really needed to slim down and muscle up a bit. Dude, this pic here shows you that he slimmed down a lot.
No, I
It looks like Acid Genty to me.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Look at him. That right there, that is not last year's AOC.
Fuck no.
No.
Now he look a little leaner.
He's got that baby fat off of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And the thing is, I look at his face more than anything. His face is actually a little bit
Slimmer.
Slimmer as well.
Yeah, I like
it.
it.
Now.
So I mean,
you got to keep him around. We got
a lot of shit to look forward to, man.
No.
It ain't all gonna be freaking roses, man. We're in the toughest division in the NFL. I have no doubt that is the toughest division in the NFL.
Yeah, it's never roses, bro. He said Genty has nothing fighters guns.
Hell, we play.
Straight up.
Win or lose, we giving them.
What's up, Marcus?
Can we all agree on that?
What's up, my brother? What's up?
Can we all agree? Win or lose, we giving them hell.
Oh, hey,
win or lose, like you gonna know that you played us. You're like, damn, I don't. Even if
like,
go ahead, Sam.
No, finish your statement. I have a bad habit of interrupting. I'm sorry.
You good? No, I was just saying, like, even though, like we just want people to know that
he's tripping.
if they make the playoffs, we gonna want they're the team we gonna be. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, Law Dog, let me explain a thing or three to you.
Hello, brother. Thank you for tapping in.
I have never been against Genty, ever. I just messed with you. That's all I did was mess with you because I knew you were freaking like down there freaking like polishing his freaking cup for him before he put it on and shit like that.
Oh, damn.
That's the only reason I flipped you shit about it. I always freaking dug Genty, bro. Always.
You're polishing his crown, brother.
But I always also have objective opinions too because of this. Look, what's the negatives? What's the positives before you draft a player?
Yes, sir.
That's what I did.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
But there were far more positives that I talked about, Law Dog, than there were negatives for sure.
Nah, Genty's good, bro. The only downfall he has is the division he played in college, which I mean,
right.
But the way he dominated, that's what you should do if you play in that division, which means he's definitely going to be all right.
Right. And what he did too is he stayed loyal to his team. That means a lot.
Exactly what I was going to say. He stayed loyal.
He could have gone to Alabama or something like that.
They gave him the chance to be what he knew he could be and chose not to leave because he could have easily went anywhere.
Yeah, he could have went to any school.
He would have been in any Power 5. Power 3 now, really. He could have went to any Power 3 school he wanted to. But he chose to be loyal to the people that gave him the opportunity.
Yeah, that says a lot too.
Yeah, and that says a lot to the Shield. Really does. Absolutely. And I also said that. That was a positive. I had 10 positives and 2 negatives. That was it. Believe it or not, was how he stood straight up and down in the backfield. Believe it or not, that was
good or bad?
I didn't feel in the NFL that he'd be ready enough that I felt like he could stand up straight and eyeball where all the movement was, and then he could go down like this before the ball was getting ready to be snapped. He could get his view if that's why he was doing it, and then just go. I mean, he's literally just coming down 2 inches just to get himself in a position to be athletic immediately, right?
I think that was more of a pass blocking move that they were showing him. And it wasn't Chip Kelly that changed it. He goes,
no.
I'm not a position coach.
Right, exactly. No. Agreed. And the only other negative was, it was like, okay, so how did he play against true defenses. He still ran for 100 yards against the best defense in the NCAA, which was Penn State. Now, did he have a touchdown? No, he didn't. He didn't fumble any footballs. But I mean, they packed the box on him the entire time because they knew that was the only weapon they
had.
And he still got 100 yards on him.
Still got 100 yards on him.
I mean, that's
we'll take that.
Is it negative? No. And he torched freaking Oregon. Torched him.
Oh yeah.
No, that's what we want from our running backs is at least 100 yards a game. That's what we're looking for.
If we get 100 yards in a bad game, I'll be fucking happy.
So my negative before the draft was only the week-to-week competition that he played. So he had a Penn State game. Yeah, he had Oregon. But he didn't. But it wasn't every week. Like Ohio State or whatever.
Oh, yeah, like a two. Like
playing a good team, right?
Penn State had the box on them all day.
Have y'all noticed that out of all our running backs last year, only one of them went over 100 yards, maybe twice?
Yeah, our running backs were trash, dude.
Yeah, and most of those 100-yard games was Abdul.
And I didn't, and this is what you said too. I didn't want Genty at 6, but I mean, you can't be mad. We addressed needs, and he was kind of, if you look at it, the best player available too at 6. I mean, who else
absolutely
that's going to fill in an X factor role like that?
Yep.
You know what's good about that too is. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I did it again. Sorry.
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike. You're good.
Oh no, I'm saying. I forgot now. No. I forgot.
He's stoned. It's all good, Mike.
Then I got high. I was going to ask a question, but then I got high.
There we go. There you go. Marcus giving you a shout out, Jess.
My guy.
Rorschach in the house. Sorry I didn't mention you yet, man. We were just chopping up over here. Let me get caught up.
Rorschach, what's up?
Banks, salute, brother.
Jetty sucks. Worst pick Raiders ever made. Yeah, shut the fuck up. That's Law Dog.
He's fucking right.
Yeah, I know he's fucking with us.
From time to time, just to elicit a response, which he's not getting, except go fuck himself.
He's just talking shit.
Here's the response. GFY.
I was just gonna say that, man. Golf, foxtrot, Yankee.
Rorschach said salute SacTown.
Oh, Rosedown, brother.
No,
bring on the comedy, man.
Rorschach Raider.
Rorschach, Navy vet.
Shout out Navy vet. Shout out Rorschach.
100%. I know you just give me bullshit. Absolutely. Alabama was trying to pluck him. He said, hell no, which if he had Alabama offensive line, he would have done crazy numbers. Look, maybe he wouldn't have.
That's was good, brother. Was good.
The reason why is because their running game was not their biggest strength.
Right.
Alabama was not that good last year on offense. Their offensive line couldn't run block worth a shit. They're lucky they had a freaking running back go in the freaking draft, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at the Genty pick. I mean, not who I wanted, but how can you be mad?
Yep. Let's see.
The smart pick.
Raider 24's in the house. All right. So let's see. We got I got to get through everybody here, and then we'll put up the pitch for the donations again.
Yes.
Veronica's like, you guys are freaking crazy. That's so I don't know if you saw that, Jess. That's the Army young man that's graduating. That's his mother. Veronica.
Oh, Veronica? Yeah. I dropped her a comment on one of her videos. I don't know if she got it yet or not.
Yep. Nice. If you do the GoFundMe, I think that takes a little bit of time to see. The Venmos are pretty much instant, but you guys have a good day.
I do need you to send me that Venmo on my IG, a link, if you would.
I
And then
will.
after the
Yep.
show,
I'll send it to
you
you.
know, okay.
Yep,
'Cause-
I didn't send the links because you were saying I'm not exactly sure how to do that. So I'll like what we were trying to do, right? But I
well,
know,
I'll try. I'll try to do it.
yeah, I'll just
But, no,
post the Q. Do you know how to take a picture of the QR code?
no, that's what I don't know how to do. That's
Okay,
why I want a
Got
link.
the power.
If I have a link, I can do it.
okay, all right, that's easy. All right,
Okay.
we'll do that afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get through a Raiders Rebel. Reb, what's up, man?
Hey, Rebel, Dale Earnhardt Jr. himself.
What's happening, Rebel?
Yeah,
Shout out
absolutely.
East Coast Gridiron. What's good, brother?
Hey, Reb,
East Coast.
remind me. I'll get back to that question, but we're doing a fundraiser for one of our Raider Nation family that need a little financial help, and I'm gonna get to that. We're not good at anything.
You're not lying, Rorschach.
not as far as we know. We'll find out soon. ECG in the house.
ECG, man. I've been drawing the big boys out here tonight.
Justice and Jam are the reasons why Kalen DeBoer wanted to come to Alabama. He said that himself. Okay. So
Yeah, if you guys ain't subscribed to
Alabama wasn't trying to pluck him. Okay. Yep. Your bullshit card. Your bullshit card was just pulled. Because I'm telling you what, ECG's gonna know. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He's gonna know that they weren't looking for Genty. They thought they had their guys.
He always watching.
I fuck with the board too. He was a Fresno State guy.
Red will get right back to you. But we got some folks that are just rolling in. We got some folks just rolling in. So what we have is you can see homemade by Veronica right there.
No worries, no worries.
That is the mother of an Army young man that is getting ready to graduate school. Their families had a little bit of a financial crunch and graduate from boot camp. Sorry, and they want to go there, and it's very important to them, but they're not able to do it without a lot of help.
Good, brother.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a Venmo up right quick, and I'm going to continue to talk about it. I donated 20. Mike is going to as well. Yurp put $10 in there. Anything is absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
And even Veronica said, even just a prayer is absolutely the greatest thing ever. Okay, so, but it's very important when a young person graduates a military boot camp that they when they're done, they have somebody to hug. You know what I mean? That's just the coolest thing ever, right?
Yeah, because your drill sergeant ain't gonna hug you.
Right. No, because you might shake your hand now at this point. You know what I mean? You might actually get a handshake for the first time from your drill sergeant.
Yeah. Exactly.
But it's kind of nice when you're graduating, you look up in the stands and there's mom and dad, you know?
Oh, no doubt, man.
Right now they had some financial issues. Right when he went to boot camp, some things happened and financial issues happened. So I'm going to pull up the Venmo here. Where is it? There it is.
And I'm gonna throw this in there too. That young man is probably gonna, since his family's in a financial situation, I bet you he's gonna be sending home money to mom and dad. I bet he's that kind of guy.
Oh, surely. But when you're in boot camp, you don't get much of the money you made because it all goes to your uniforms and stuff.
No, the boot camp you get your uniforms for free. Then after that, if they change the uniform, then you got to buy them.
No. You pay for them. You don't get paid near what you get paid when you're actually out of boot camp.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Yep. So
I thought it was.
Nice.
I know. All I know is they handed me my uniform.
ECG.
I
got something for you. I'm gonna hit you on IG. I'm gonna hit you on IG, man. I got something for you.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen ECG's show yet, man, you need to tune in, man. This dude knows his shit. and
He's,
he breaks it down, and he,
yep.
plays over and over again, so you see what they're doing. It's very, very informative.
Do you see that? ECG just donated $50. That's freaking awesome, dude.
ECG.
Shout
I
out
can't
East
salute.
Coast. Man, shout out East Coast.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
Hey,
saluting
man.
you. I'm behind the Venmo, which is fine, but I'm saluting you.
Yeah, that's very cool, man.
Yes,
Fuck
sir.
yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah,
ECG. Appreciate you,
we've
man.
already raised $100
Good
tonight.
shit, bro.
$100.
Just right here.
Yeah.
Right here, right
Yeah.
now. And we don't even know of what the chat's been doing other than that.
Right.
Someone they just said, yep, I did it. We don't know what the numbers are.
Yeah. It's cool, man. As long as if they donated $1, man, that's fine.
Hell, we got 50 right here in 3 of the windows, and
Yeah.
I don't even know what Jess sent. I don't care what you sent. I'm just saying, it's just we got $50 right here in 3 windows. So, shoot, man, that took 3 of us, and ECG just did it in 1. So,
$100, man.
That's 100 right there.
Yeah.
Down to 3,000 that we know of. It's probably more. I bet you there's more people out there that donated that are just not saying anything.
Let me see.
Well, and the beauty of it is, yeah, absolutely, ECG, exactly, right there. I grew up in a military family. I hope the family could get out there. Absolutely, that's exactly what we're doing.
Fucking I'm saluting you again.
I also sent the whole story, the Venmo and the GoFundMe, to Mitch Rents and Graphic as well on IG, and it's both been read. So, and Graphic does shows. They'll do what they can do if willing.
Yeah. No, they're good people, man.
Mitch knows if something's important to me, it's something he needs to take serious. So,
and don't forget to say that we're on a time schedule on that because he graduates Thursday, and they got to drive 18 hours to get there. So we need to get these funds in there before Wednesday or by Wednesday at least.
Yep.
Yes,
I like to call it a short fused deal. It's a short fused. Okay, so I'm gonna take this down. Is everybody good? They got that, and I'm gonna drop the GoFundMe link in the chat as soon as I kill this. All right. And
we're up to one. We got 130 in there.
Nice. Go.
See you later, brother.
130, man. Damn. Thank you, people. Jesus. And I know their family's thanking you from the bottom of their hearts right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab this link real quick. Put that in chat. I don't know why I just clicked on it though, like a dumbass.
I got a family in the military, man, so I know how it is, especially for the graduations.
That stuff makes a huge difference, man, to the service member. I firmly believe for me going 25 years, for as long as I did, my fiance, who's now my wife of 32 years, her being there with my mother and father really meant a lot to me. You know what I mean? And it made me not want to disappoint them and made me keep going. You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to.
Yeah. And I'm gonna throw this in there. I didn't have nobody in my family that was there, and so it means a big deal. I know the other side where you don't get family there, and
yep, absolutely. So what's even more important than that $50 is this comment right here. Okay. ECG has a huge Twitter following, man, and he just posted it. On this could get big. Could get big.
Sweet.
Could get big.
Jerry
and here's the GoFundMe.
Bro, tell my guy was good, brother.
It just came in.
Thanks for stopping by, bro.
Yes, sir. Shout out Ardell.
Ardell too. Shout out.
Yep. So ECG says we do a military merch drop on our channel where it's an Army inspired T-shirt that we donate all the proceeds to Wounded Warrior.
Oh,
sweet.
When you do that,
I want to know about it
on IG ECG. I definitely want that in here too. Okay. Wounded Warrior is one of the best foundations out there. And if Gunny pops in, Crash Dog pops in, he has another one called Save a Warrior.
Right.
Which is he's passionate about. So every time he pops in, I make sure that link's on there as well.
Sick. Yeah, that's tight.
Yeah. Ardell can tell you, hell yeah, it does matter. It matters having somebody there for you. Yep.
Ardell.
Posting it on his Twitter. Ardell, real talk. Yep, facts.
I don't think I've thrown Ardell's salute out yet. Ardell?
I just posted a link everywhere, so hopefully ECG fam comes in clutch. Nice. Yeah, look, man, it's not us. It's not. We're small. You know what I mean? But we know a lot of the other content creators and stuff like that. And the thing is, we don't fight with them. We come together with each other. You know,
have to.
That's what needs to happen. That's what's not been happening. You know, it's been a divided thing. And that's the whole reason I started this channel, was to bring it all together and support one another. You know, so, and it's awesome. Awesome.
No, that's dope, man.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I'm
Hopefully
pretty sure
they get it.
I'm pretty sure Veronica looks at her Venmo. It's probably gonna surprise her already. So but I need to write this down, ECG. So if you guys wanted to know what the that amount was to get a handmade something from me, Raider stuff, that he met the minimum number. I did not with $20.
Straight up.
There you go. Okay.
Real spill.
So ECG is the first one I know for sure, and Veronica's going to tell me the rest on Venmo. So when she sees her Venmo, I get home tomorrow, she's going to have me a list of folks that are over a certain number that I said. Oh, man. I'm getting blown up on Instagram too. Okay.
Instagram people, man, come over to the YouTube channel and chat with us. We can all see it.
We got Adam Butler and we got Wilkins on questionable.
Yeah. I really think Wilkins is going to miss. They're going to put him on IR and miss the first 4 games just to make sure he's good. I'd rather have him the last 13 than the first 4.
Hey, ECG, did you send it on Venmo or did you send it on the GoFundMe?
He sent it on GoFundMe.
Okay.
I think.
So far, according to Veronica, I have so far we have 2 that have met the threshold that I owe them something.
Nice. It'll be curious to know if by the end of the show she can tell you how much she's gotten already, so we can throw even more praise out to the chat for supporting him. She's gonna have more later after the show.
She said so far I'm the only one that donated on Venmo, but when I sent it had a bit of a delay when I sent mine. So
okay.
Yep.
Does she have access to the GoFundMe, I'm assuming?
Yeah. ECG says it showed up anonymous. She even said they're both anonymous. So,
okay.
So and they're both on GoFundMe and not on Venmo. So,
Marlo, what's good, brother? Thank you for tapping in. Right here, just chilling with the fellas.
ECG, here's the thing, though. But I want to do it. You will like it. SacTown will tell you. You will like what I send you.
East Down Lane Raider Nation.
Just don't forget who his favorite team is. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right. Exactly. And I have the material for that. Let's just
Okay.
put it that.
Shout out Ardell. Respect, bro. Respect.
Yep. U.S. Army Captain retired, Ardell.
Ardell, you're Army captain? Fire? Salute, brother.
Salute, bro.
Yeah, thank you, bro. For real.
So, Ardell, I think we discussed this before, but I just realized. So, were you prior enlisted and became an officer?
Yeah, 25 years you'd have been hiring captain if you went as an officer.
ECG's a Jags fan, yep.
Yeah, yes.
Jeffrey, thank you for tapping in, brother. Appreciate it.
Jeffrey, what's happening, bro?
ECG's team colors are easy because it's the most boring uniform in the freaking league, man. That's just for ECG. I just figured I'd throw that out there. 5 kids, 1 wife. 2 kids, 1 wife. 2 kids, 1 wife. But yes, we made it. Exactly. We made it. So I'm telling you what, when I was gone, when I came home, everything was better than I left it.
Yeah.
You know? It wasn't anything I needed to fix. There wasn't anything I needed to undo. There wasn't any. It was always better than I left it.
His wife kept things squared away.
Don't start that officer shit. Hey, look, I'm a retired enlisted senior chief. A captain in the Army is not going to freaking make me bat an eye. So I'm not worried about the officer shit either. Because to me, that's a lieutenant. That's
Captain is the 03.
Yurp.
Second lieutenant, the first lieutenant, then captain.
Yurp, wake up, Yurp.
You said what?
What you doing back there? Sleeping?
No, I'm in the corner reading the chat.
Oh, okay. I thought you was falling asleep, bro.
See.
Oh no, I'm straight.
That's my job, man.
I be catching you fall asleep, Mike. For real. I caught you like
I know.
twice. Yeah,
I know. As I said, you're still on my stick, man.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is the bad part of the military. When you're not in a situation like Ardell and I were, where the family and the service member were all one as a service member, and shit like that goes down. And when you become a senior guy like I did, even enlisted, and you have to handle all this stupid shit, and your life is going so well with your family, it kills you. It's like, wait, I don't understand this. You know, spousal abuse, domestic violence. I don't get it.
Yeah, shit, it happens a lot in the Army, huh?
Go.
805, what's good, brother? What's good?
805, what's up?
805 in the building, son of a bitch. I'll give up my spot if he wants to. Come on.
What's up?
No, I can put another in. It's just it's busy when we do that. But 805, you got time? You want to pop on? I'll shoot you the link, man.
805 is a busy man.
Ardell, I agree with you. My wife is not only do I love her more than anything in the world and my children, but I trust her 100%, and she's my best friend too. That's the big part. She's my best friend. You know, no question.
You're my best friend.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. 90% of reports in the Navy, there was a substance involved. Most to me, it was maybe 80% was alcohol, and there was shit they shouldn't have been doing also on some of them. Yeah. Your dad was a naval officer?
Wow.
Unfortunately, you're right with the domestic abuse, alcohol related. Absolutely. The beauty, I guess the beauty with me, I'm a lot like my dad. When I drink, I'm more mellow than I was before I even had a drink. You know what I mean? I'm the different kind of guy. And that's why I don't drink any hard. You guys never see me drink hardly any hard alcohol. I may have a sip of a bourbon with a good cigar, a small glass of that, because that's the way you do it, right? But beer is my thing. Getting slow to the buzz is the way to go. You get fast to the buzz on alcohol,
quick.
Things go south. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. 8:05, you want to pop on or no? Or did you just pop in to say hey and hit the like button and roll on?
That's what he does, man.
It is what he does.
He's busy and he still gets around and throws out love to his brothers.
Yep.
Sure.
Hey, we won't keep you all night, man. Man, I'll tell you what, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's the thing. A lot of it's influence of your parents. I'm the youngest of 7, and my brothers, all 3 above me, I'm the youngest of 7, right? The all 3 above me, they drink a lot of beer. That's pretty much all they drink. And they're all pretty freaking relaxed, chill guys. And all my brothers are bigger than me. I'm almost 6'2" and a fairly large human being. And I probably could have been a freaking day wrecker for a lot of people, But I just was never that guy.
I was always short.
Don't want you seeing my face until I fully trust you. Don't want you to find me and put me in your killer van. Yeah, Roast Town's coming in, Brood. Coming in with
the yeah. We've been waiting for that.
Oh, no. I agree, Ardell. I wasn't trying to insinuate that at all. I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with those that don't drink either. I'm telling you what, man, that's a choice. It's what it is. The thing is, if you don't drink at all, you never have a chance of being addicted to it.
Yeah,
that's the thing. So, while when I'm working and that type of thing and all that, I make sure that I'm fully good to go. Really, to be honest with you, because I'm kind of idle when I'm doing the shows, really the only time I drink. I for the most part, I got shit to do, around the house and all. So
he said
Navy vet
put away 20 Coors Lights, one show.
Oh no, I did. The most I've done in one show was 12, and I'm pretty sure SacTown. That was that 6-hour one we did that one night.
Probably.
I was pretty beat up by the time we shut that one down. Is that Navy vet in the bottom left of the screen? To them, Jess is bottom left. Jess is Chewy. You guys know him as Chewy.
Look at Law Dog said, Chewy, I'm out front. You want to come out and say what's up? You got the Addy?
To see the identity of the next victim. Careful. Something might happen around your area, and a simple joke like that could make you a freaking primary freaking
target.
Primary target by the law, man. Law dog.
So Chewy, remind me where you're from, where you're living at.
Fresno.
Yeah.
Goddamn, yeah, okay.
Yeah, born and raised.
Not too far from me.
Nah, you're in Sac, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter was just in Sacramento this last weekend.
Nice.
She went up there. Yeah, she went up there with my in-laws to. They had a little graduation party for one of their cousins out there.
Sweet.
Yeah.
My dad.
Yeah, Sacramento's a nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live here.
Yeah, that's what I say about Fresno.
Ardell says my dad was my hero, then my best friend as an adult. Rest in peace, pops. Same for me. Same for me.
Rest in peace, pops.
As an adult, me and my dad got very close as adults, you know, because being the youngest kid. I mean, my closest sibling to me is 7 years. My eldest sibling is 14 years older than me. So you can imagine by the time he got to the seventh kid, there wasn't a whole lot of time for him. You know, he was in the middle of his career and all that. But afterwards, him and I got very close. So
he's like, you'll be all right.
Yeah, you'll be all right. You got plenty of freaking.
Yeah, you're good.
Follow, you know. Yeah. I mean, I could see it, man. I only had 2 kids, man. That was easy. 7? Come on, man. That's a lot.
You can't even fit all your kids in one car.
And my mom and dad tried to tell me that I wasn't an accident. I'm 7 years. My closest sibling, 7 years older than me. Come on, man. I was an accident. You guys can try telling me that shit all you want.
They're just bored, man.
Let's make another one. What do you think?
They just got bored, bro. They need something to do for tonight.
Hey,
we'll pop Bob out, I guess.
Hey, 805. Just
SacTown house.
We're doing a donation deal for 805. We're doing a donation deal for Jaime Alvarado. They're trying to get out to their son's Army graduation. If you got
excuse me.
Nice. If you got a second, I'll shoot you. I'll put up the Venmo real quick. If you got a second, my challenge is $20, and if you're good, go ahead and do it. I'm gonna put that up there right now and pull that comment down so you can see it. And 805, if you got a minute, shoot that over to Veronica, which is the young man that's graduating the Army's mother. And
yeah.
So I'll shoot that up there, and then I think I still have the link on my paste. Yep, I do. And then there's a GoFundMe if you don't have that one. If you don't do the Venmo thing.
Run it up for the Alvarados, man. Run it up.
Yeah.
Yep. This is a Raider Nation family that's having some financial difficulties trying to get out to their son's Army graduation. I think it's important, very, very important.
Especially nowadays, bro. Shit's expensive.
Yeah, it is. Shit's expensive. Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, they're not expecting a first-class flight out there. They're driving 18 hours to go see their son's graduation from the boot camp, and
to get the whole family out there, it's $3,100 needed by Wednesday. So it's very short fuse. It's very short fuse. We're trying to do what we can to help. Pretty sure the family's gonna go into debt to make it happen either way. But whatever we can do to help eliminate some of that would be great. ECG put out the links in his Twitter and all this other stuff, and I suspect that's probably going to take some traction. I sent to Mitchell Rents and also Graphic as well on IG. So hopefully those guys are able to do it or willing to. Mitch, usually if something's important to me, Mitch makes it important to him. Him and I are friends, so hopefully that gets some traction as well. because Wednesday's 2 days away. Okay, so this is short fuse. So
I'm going to throw something else out there too. Even if you're, you can't do it now, but you get paid on Friday, that money's still going to go to them. So that will still help them out, if they didn't, need a little extra help. So
absolutely.
if you can't do it by Wednesday, if you can still do it, I hope they leave their Venmo up there so they can recoup some of their expenses. They're not asking to buy them a custom Harley Davidson. They're asking to go see their son's graduation from the boot camp, and that's important, man.
Right. It is. And like I said, I think the family's probably gonna go into hock a bit to make it happen either way. But when Jaime asked me that the other night in the chat, I said, "Can you send me the GoFundMe on IG first?" And then I need to check because I'm not monetized, so I needed to check the legalities of me being able to put those links up. And then I realized that I'm like, if I put the GoFundMe up myself, there's a good chance that this whole video on YouTube can't be replayed without me actually getting rid of them, getting rid of every instance. And I'm like, okay, I'm okay with that. If it's it is. Let me. I'm not gonna try to remember. Hold on. We go back to hers. Where was it? She told me. It's 1834 is the last four of the phone number. 1834 805. That's if you want to verify it, but I've already verified it. You can say continue without verify. You can do that.
Shout out 805, man.
Shout out 805.
Thanks 805. Thanks, 805.
Brother. Putting the word out, man.
Yeah, doing good stuff.
We're gonna get this family down there, man. With all of us, all of them, we're gonna get this.
Hey, you know what the ultimate goal is? Let's get them down there, get them back, and then the financial problems they have, they may have extra to be able to help themselves.
Right.
That'd be the beautiful thing.
Help them out a little bit for the future,
I mean, ECG's throwing that on his Twitter, man. His Twitter following's crazy.
Yeah. And they're gonna have to take time off of work and everything else too, so they're gonna have to recoup on that,
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and as long as that that GoFundMe's up, I mean, folks can put that up there without the Venmo. You know what I mean? I'm also gonna post it on my my IG before I head to bed tonight as well. With the story, I've got copy and paste on what she sent to me, and I'm gonna put that up there as well. I mean, they're legit. There's no question. I wouldn't have it on there if it wasn't. Okay, so
verified, man. It's verified.
Absolutely verified. Yeah. Well, she knew the boot camp graduation date and where it was, and the name of the segment he needed to finish, which was their final, which is new. It's new to SacTown and there's a lot of stuff in the Navy new to me that they name that over time. We've been out for a while, so it's called the Forge. So I looked it up, and sure enough, the final stage is the Forge. So, and he passed that.
Oh yeah, good shit.
Yeah, that's good.
He's gonna be protecting our country, people.
Big Bush.
No pressure. But
Got no single
he's going to
bad
be a
word about the
defender.
Navy.
Hey, where all the riches at? Where all the riches at, bro?
Why didn't anyone draft Shedeur until the 5th round? Is the
Because he's an
question?
asshole.
Why didn't he? If Tom,
Because he's an asshole.
if the Raiders did not draft him with the connection with Tom Brady, there's a reason for that.
Exactly.
And then he got drafted after Dylan Gabriel. So you just answered your own question. Why?
Yeah, there ain't no conspiracy.
That's why.
Yeah, there's no, conspiracy here.
He's killing it.
We got so we got a Raider hater. That's what Big Bush is.
Yeah, sounds like it. Huh?
Big Butch.
Okay.
Oh, he's out of here. I did the deeds. He's out of here.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
We did.
Damn, that was quick.
Shedeur the future of the Browns, who have sucked since they came back to the NFL. Period.
Rosetown, me and Rosetown got him.
Just was good, bro. I got one, but it's kind of, it's kind of running a little low on me.
Oh,
I'm about to go grab another one here in a minute.
So
shout out to the Spits, man, and the Denver fans out there. Pull that one up, that man.
Hold on one sec. Veronica said, that's your son? He's 120 pounds and he's deadlifting 240.
Holy shit.
And you know what? He's probably going to do more than that, because deadlift, that's what your goal is to deadlift twice your weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, the Marines I'll talk shit about. Ardell, talk shit about that until Crash Dog pops in there, man. He'll have something for you. I'm just saying.
I don't think I could deadlift 100 pounds right now. That's half my weight.
Where's your beer, dude?
You gotta check these guys out. They got the channel on MHRT Network on YouTube. They're pretty cool people, man. I forget the other guy's name.
MHRT? Yeah, I've checked. I go on that Wednesday show.
I think
with Jack.
Yeah, they're familiar with Jack Kenna and all them guys. Yeah, he's a good guy, man.
I've been checking into their show last few weeks.
It's a good show. It's a great show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're looking for a Chiefs fan that will be their Chiefs, per podcaster. They don't have one.
Yeah, I heard about that. So
they have a Charger guy, but they can't find a Chief guy. What the hell?
That seems wrong.
Pulled up. Yeah, there it is. Friday night. That's what it is.
I'm pulling up, Conan. I'm pulling up.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, they're good people, man.
Hey, Conan. One thing. Did you hit that sub button?
Oh yeah,
that's the key. So, all right.
So what's good, brother? Thank you for tapping in.
So Yurp Jers. Chewy's
hard to do
podcast and
Raider Show family.
Family. Make sure you sub to all of them, man, because we come out to your place, man. We take care of you. We come over there. We're respectful. Do we talk a little shit? Yeah, but it's not personal.
No, he's cool. He wouldn't do shit like that. He's not the other guy. I'm not gonna say his name, but he's not that guy.
So Veronica, your son's 5 foot. So your son's 5 foot tall, 120 pounds, and deadlifts 240. Damn.
They have the Charger fan.
Pretty damn impressive. That's pretty impressive. Want that Venmo one more time? Okay, hold on. Here's that Venmo.
Thank you for tuning in, Kona. I appreciate it, brother.
Here, let me get that out of the way right quick.
I'll be there Friday.
There you
go. What time Friday?
Let me see what it is again. It's 5 p.m. Pacific time.
Okay. So that's 8. I go on at 9. So I'll get on there for probably about 30. And then I need to
check
step
them out, man. They're pretty solid.
I'll do the same. I can only do 32,
yeah,
but
I know MHRT. I'm sub to them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Friday night, these dudes are pretty fucking dope.
I'll go on there. Not on your show, but I'll be there to watch it.
I don't think they allow Raider fans on live with them.
They allow Ken on there.
I was talking about.
Yeah, you know. No, well, their Friday night show is just him and I forget the other guy's name.
Oh, that's just Broncos.
I believe so. I don't know if they're open to open mic and all that, but
yeah. Frank Weber says they have.
I'm gonna go grab a
beer. I was gonna go on your channel, Chewy.
Frank Weber says they have.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a beer real quick. Hold on.
Frank Weber says they have the Charger fan. Well, one of two, because we know the other one, the Tickle the Ivory's piano man. That's the only two.
He said his name. He's going to appear now.
Yeah.
Don't say 2 more times.
Yeah, SacTown said, SacTown, I made Jason Downs. What's up, Jason? How you doing? SacTown, I made TV dinner tonight. Salisbury steak, pudding, vegetables. I'm good.
Jason Downs, that's a downgrade from what you normally do. I mean, this guy can barbecue. What's up, Jason? I'm saluting you. King of the barbecue, man.
No, he's cool, Hal Raider. He's not like Piano Man on the Chargers and all that. He's solid.
No, I can already tell. So Kona says his dream is 1 year, all 4 AFC West teams make the play.
That. Yeah, I seen that.
And you know, it's not out of the realm of possibility this year. Yeah. If everything goes well with us.
Kona.
Yeah, we had 3 going from the AFC West last year. Why can't we have 4?
Right. So it's and the thing about it is the only AFC divisions that were worth a shit was the North and the West. You know, reality wise, you know what I mean? South was absolutely freaking terrible.
I think I told Kona too. I had if it's not the Chiefs, I have Denver winning the division. I don't see the Chargers doing it. I mean, we got a pretty good damn chance, I think, this year too. But you know, it all depends on how we click coming off that first season game, and really those first 3 games. We got the Pats, Chargers, and the Commanders. So
I mean, can we
all go 2-1 or 3-0, man? I mean, that's what we need, bro.
Can we all agree that the whole division got better?
It did. Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Got better. Well, if
I think everybody, I think everybody got better. I think the Raiders and the Chargers got percentage-wise got better.
Who? You said the Chargers?
Yeah. Percentage-wise, where they were at already got better. The Chargers question mark is Justin Herbert ever going to be what they think he's supposed to be?
You got to watch the injuries too.
Yep. And then Bo Nix, is he going to repeat his second year what he did his first year?
Oh, fuck Bo Nix.
But you know what I'm saying? Is he going to repeat or do better? Is he going to be better or is he going to go backwards?
Yeah, I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like,
well, teams got film on them now.
The first 3 to 5 games will pretty much tell you. You know what I mean? What it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
You said chewing the beer. You know how you get, bro. I'd be chilling, brother.
I will tell you, people have kind of an issue about how much travel that we're doing. The thing about it is we're not doing any international games. So that kind of levels it a bit, you know. But I'll tell you what.
Yeah, brother.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you who's who the NFL wants to win a Super Bowl this year, though, based on their travel, is the Bills.
Oh, yeah, the Bills might get it.
Because I'll tell you what, the Bills are already Super Bowl level.
The Bills might get it, bro.
All the way around. You know, they only leave the East Coast, the Eastern Standard Time zone one time all year. And that's to Houston. It isn't even to the West Coast.
That's some bullshit.
And they don't have any international games either.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see us going to last in our division, though. Just based, you know what I mean, off coaching and all that, I don't really see that.
The thing about it is think about the coaches in this division, though. It's mind-boggling crazy. Do you realize there's only one coach in this division that hasn't won a Super Bowl? But he's been to one. And he's won a national championship.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this is by far this has to be historically the best 4 coaches put together in a single division ever.
It's stacked up for sure.
Yeah.
That'd be hard to argue with.
Has to be.
And then you got to look at who got the best offensive coordinator in the division. Come on now.
No. This.
Yeah, I seen that. He fucking made it, bro. Yeah, exactly. He fucking ruined our. He ruined our.
Yurp, you see that?
Yoshi with the wrench. I see you, brother. I see you.
You mean to tell me?
Nice.
Out of a million sperm, McDaniels is one. Yeah.
That dude set us back, man. He really fucked us up.
Yeah. That took us back.
It did.
Took us back big time. And to be perfectly honest with you, it hurt AP. It hurt AP's career because the mere fact that he had to get thrown in there to be the head coach. Because you think about it, the reality was there wasn't a head coach to be had out there, you know, to the Raiders. So AP was like kind of like, okay, well, at least he's the leader, you know what I mean? But you can't take a dude that his highest level is a linebackers coach in the NFL. You can't take that dude and make him a head coach. That's where Dallas is going to be fucked with their head coach.
You see, they did the AP though. They threw AP in there with Getsy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but only thing I say was Scott Penner, he coached before. Like he's an offensive coordinator. Like the AP was just basically a.
He's a defensive mind guy though.
Yeah, and we took a. Yeah, he was a linebackers coach.
Right.
I mean, he wasn't even a coordinator.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But they got Getsy.
No, but he did coach. Yeah,
hired from the fucking lowly ass Bears. You know.
Yeah.
So I mean,
you
pair that up, and you're kind of like, what the fuck are we doing?
And then you got Gardner Minshew as your starter quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro. You expect to win like that?
With that? And you're comfortable.
Did you hear what Tom Telesco said? He finally spoke out.
I seen that a few days ago.
He said he wanted to draft Jaden
Daniels.
I think he's full of it.
Yeah, he wanted Jaden Daniels.
He just wants to be he wants to be a GM again. So he's trying to say, it wasn't me.
No, well, if you actually watch the interview, though, the dude made some sense. He thought he was going to be there a little more longer. He said, look, if I would have moved up and got Daniels, we wouldn't have had a first or second round draft pick for the next year to build with him.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he thought he was going to have some time to sit there and do something when really it was
right.
That's why he said it. He said, if I knew this was my only year, I would have made that choice and went and grabbed Daniels, no doubt.
I mean, Telesco's the very reason we have Brock Bowers and JPJ.
You can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
That's what I said. He should have got Penix, but Penix got grabbed by Atlanta. And Atlanta wasn't supposed to do that. That's not.
No, they weren't. They had Kirk Cousins.
The whole draft up.
They just handed freaking Kirk Cousins $230 million They're not going to draft a quarterback there.
Yeah,
and that's the thing. And that's the thing. The Raiders, Telesco's like, there's no reason for me if they're dumb enough to take a quarterback in the first when they have all these other needs. Okay, whatever. We'll go to BPA after that. You know what I mean? And needs. And I guarantee it blew my mind when Atlanta moved up and took him.
Yeah, that's everybody.
I'm like, you just gave freaking Kirk Cousins $230 million.
Right. Exactly. That's what I mean.
After an Achilles, it's like, God dang. So, man. So, all right. So we want to push it. Hey, Finale's in the house.
Finale.
Yeah, we was better off with
Finale was good, brother. Hell yeah.
So stack up.
Because at least
I like Penix.
Even though Bisaccia was a special teams coach, at least he was an NFL team coach. Like he was the coordinator, the special teams coordinator. So he was a major coordinator for 20 years. So he had coaching experience, a lot of coaching experience. I mean, I would have Bisaccia, then we'd been better off.
Yeah,
I think so.
So say instead of firing AP, would you have been like, "Hey, you still want to be the linebacker coach before we fire you?" Or
that doesn't happen very often.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if it did, like, would you guys be cool with that?
You just never see that, though.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I don't think I've ever seen that.
You
it's
probably
kind
never
of embarrassing from the coach.
Yeah, you probably never will, but I'm just, you know what I mean? Especially as an interim head coach,
I would have taken him. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because you got to think, your interim head coach, he stood up because he basically had to. You know what I mean? Or he didn't really have to, but
right.
Why would you not? I mean, come on now.
Of course, man.
Especially when they throw that money in your face, you're taking that.
Hell yeah, man.
You seen something last week that AP, I think he filed for bankruptcy or something like that.
Okay, but also, so Frank Weber, not to argue, but to keep the facts straight, Madden was only a linebackers coach when he was promoted to head coach. However, in 1969, they didn't have offensive and defensive coordinators. They didn't actually, that position didn't exist on most teams. And the Raiders wasn't one of them. They coached their each of their positions.
That's why I said
Yep.
I agree, Finale. You and me, bro. We got the same mind.
Yep. Who's down? How you doing, Finale? I know he didn't coach the whole season, but he went to the wild card, and things would have been different without McNuggets, for sure. Bisaccia, for sure.
Yeah.
He's talking Bisaccia. Yep, for sure.
I like Bisaccia too.
Bisaccia and AP. I mean, he did a good job after McDaniels freaking jumped off his freaking and was just, I don't know what the fuck he was doing, to be perfectly honest with you. He's supposed to be this offensive coordinator mastermind, and we're run, pass, run, pass, run, pass. We couldn't run the freaking football, man. Come on.
You can barely pass the motherfucker.
Yeah, just freaking damn.
Yeah, he's not a head coach for sure. And that's what I'm saying too. I guess the Niners got their defensive coordinator back too. The Jets head coach, Saleh.
Oh yeah, Saleh.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Vance Joseph got fired by Denver as head coach. He is now a defensive coordinator. That's a lot of times what happens with head coaches. A lot of times what happens with head coaches, they go back down to their coordinator specialty. And that's a perfect example of Chip Kelly.
Yep.
And with the Niners, you know what I mean? I was told he makes more money as an offensive coordinator than Pete Carroll does as the head coach. He's the highest paid offensive coordinator in the league at $20 million a year. Yeah.
Somebody said something earlier in chat too about let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, Kona actually said, agreed on the coaching. The division is must-watch TV from a coaching standpoint. What I like about your team is bringing Tom Brady. He will create a winning culture if Davis lets him. Mark Davis.
Mark Davis has been a freaking quiet as a freaking church mouse, man. That dude's probably like, look, I'm just gonna focus on the aces and the knights.
He needs to because he hasn't like Davis. These last bro, he's not been it. East Coast Gridiron. So I just uploaded a Broncos video. Y'all gonna hate it.
Yeah, rolling around in the Impala. Yeah, you gotta have the Impala around the building, bro. He says parked outside while you're bullshitting.
Ardell, real talk, bro. Real talk. You're not lying.
Yep, Ardell. Carroll's the first real head coach we had. I won't even go back to the second time around with Gruden because that was such a shit show because we were starting to get good and starting to do something, and the fucking whole email thing was stupid.
Stupid as fuck.
But the first time around with Gruden, that was on its way to become a dynasty level deal. They traded him to the Bucks, who have never won a Super Bowl. So Davis is kind of like, Davis is like, what's the odds we're going to freaking see Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl? Right.
Yeah. Well, Bill Callahan fucked that thing up, man.
And then what do? We give the team to Bill Callahan, defensive coordinator, right?
Piece of shit.
And he doesn't change the offensive scheme at all that Gruden installed. And we go in that game, and Gruden's like, oh, here's what he's doing. Here's what Gannon's doing. Here's what they're doing. You know what I mean? And that was we could have
their players were calling out the plays before we snapped the ball.
Oh, I know where this is going. Derek Brooks Derek Brooks had the game of his life in that Super Bowl.
Yeah. Well, last time too, we had Gruden. I believe we signed him to 10 years, right? A 10-year deal.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be that rebuild back to the Super Bowl.
And it was starting
the scandal came out.
What were we? We were 4-1 when he got fired. Some shit like that, weren't we?
Yeah, no, he was. We were building. Like I said, that's why
it was rolling.
Signed him to 10 years.
Funny how it came out right then.
If you give a coach a 10-year deal, what does that tell you?
We were up with Gruden.
Yeah, John Gruden. Yeah, Chucky.
I mean, it was on its way.
It takes time.
That whole email thing. If you remember, Mark Davis at that time, he was becoming the owner, right? He didn't know how to be one, really. Yeah. You know what I mean? He'd been in the freaking co-pilot seat a bit.
Yeah.
But he didn't really know how to just tell the NFL, fuck you. No. Emails? Yeah. I'm not firing my coach for emails. Fuck that.
Right. And those guys were friends, too, that he emailed. They were buddies.
Yeah. I mean, even
like 12 years ago before that happened?
No, I mean, like they, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the emails were like well before. Hell, Gruden wasn't even in wasn't even in coaching. He was in media at the time.
Yeah, he was doing the television.
Yeah, ESPN.
Yeah.
And Fox.
And he's doing that Gruden QB camp too.
Yep, QB camp. He still does the QB camp.
Yeah, he got something else on Barstool that he does because Ashton Gentile.
Oh yeah, watched a few of those.
Yeah, I fuck with Gruden, man. I love that coach.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So, just I think we kind of beat that to death. I mean, how we got here and how we feel now. I think the entire nation feels a lot better where we sit right now. Even if we don't.
No, I do.
I don't see us any way, shape, or form winning less than 8 games. I just don't, especially with our schedule, especially our home schedule. Our home schedule is pretty freaking easy, reality-wise. You know,
I dropped the record prediction on my post. So, anybody want to check that out? Check that out. Let me know what you guys think.
I got us at this point in time.
I got us at 9.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, I got us at 9-8. I think Yurp, you got them 10-7?
Yeah.
What'd you have them at,
got,
Mike?
10-7.
I had a. Well, I'm not going to go the ceiling and the floor, but I'm just going to say I think 10-7 could happen
Yep.
with this coaching staff and the front office and everything else. I don't see 10-7 being unachievable.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it's very.
Said earlier, we trying to win. We trying to win like multiple games. So
we're trying to win now and then build for the future.
Right. ECG just said, I just uploaded a Broncos video and y'all gonna hate it. Right on. Sweet.
Jason Down got us at 8 and 9.
But so here's the thing with my thought process is I'm looking at the schedule and I'm looking at the pieces. JPJ center starting for the whole year.
right.
Yes.
My concern is Wilkins. I think he will be in. He will get in the game at some point in the season, but I think we're not going to have him. He's probably going to be an IR right out of camp.
Yeah,
but that's just my guess. But I look at it and I'm like, okay, without seeing any real gameplay, just the pieces. With the schedule and based against the schedule. Now, our visitor side of things is a little lopsided compared to the home side as far as what
especially the last half of the season. It gets
tough. Oh God,
sucks.
Philadelphia.
Yep, Philly.
Texans.
I mean, yep. Here's the thing with the Texans: are they better than they were last year? Don't know.
Yeah. I think we pull off that game. I think that's what's going to get us.
They have a good organization right now. They have a good head coach. They got a good quarterback. They got a solid defense.
But the South, but the AFC South is a lot. Both South actually, the NFC and AFC South both suck.
That's a step down for sure, bro.
Yeah. So and they're worse than us about losing games they should win. Both of those divisions. You know, the Bucks are by far the best team in the NFC South. The Panthers are going to challenge them this year. I do believe that.
Really?
You just say that because your wife's a Panther fan.
They're going to challenge them, but it's not going to be enough to win. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough to win the division. It's just that I've watched a little bit of film on them because my wife's a Panthers fan, and I know she doesn't go that deep. So I want to give her some notes and stuff that I've seen. ECG does a good job of giving me insight on that stuff too. But anyhow, they're probably going to be the number 2 team in that division in the NFC South.
So now this is what I do when I sit down and do these record predictions. I sit down and I'll go player versus player.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's why I said out of a lot of those games, I got us at 9 and 8. And there's like some of them that I think we could even like, you know what I mean? Just being a Raider fan, I know it sounds fucking crazy, but there's some of those games where I have us going 11 wins. Just due to player versus player at this point. And coach, you know what I mean? Coaching versus coaching.
Yeah, a regime that is experienced in what they do and are proven to turn teams around from the bottom up.
Yeah. Real talk.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. Let's see. Let me get caught up here. He was handed Dungy's team. Nothing against – you're right. Tony Dungy had that team ready. All they needed was an offensive-minded coach.
Yeah.
To roll through that door because Dungy had that defense freaking on fire. But nobody I talked to for that Super Bowl run will even Bucks fans will tell me that the Bucks were a better football team than the Raiders. The Raiders were by far the best team in the NFL. They belonged in the Super Bowl. It's just they met the wrong team against the wrong coach.
It'd be nice, man, to see us go back to the bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be the first time I've ever fucking seen that shit.
Yep.
Hey, better hurry up, man, because I'm not getting any younger.
I seen it, but I was on the bad end of it.
I was still sweating at my dad's nutsack when they fucking won the Super Bowl.
Yep. Yeah, we had 10 wins. So what would that make Gruden before he got fired? If we had 10 wins, he'd have had to have been 5-1 because no. Yeah, because Bisaccia won 5. So we had 10. And we were still 16 game season then. So we were 10-6. We went to the playoffs 10-6. Yeah. Let's see. And I think Carr he got smashed in the last game of the season and throwing arm or something, and he wasn't right.
Yeah, Carr took us to the playoffs.
Gruden was a casualty of war in the NFL's without the Daniel Snyder. Exactly. Yep. Daniel Snyder got freaking witch hunted too. Yep, exactly. It was a witch hunt. Jason Downs says 8-9. Okay.
All right. I'd be happy with that. I'd be happy with Niners.
We could get 8. We doubled up.
My prediction's not going to change from 9-8 until I see week 1 of the regular season. I want to see how that game goes. If we absolutely freaking blow them out, blow them out on defense and offense, I might move myself to the right a little bit. Yeah. So.
Well, yeah, the first 3 games are going to tell us a lot.
He's going to tell us a lot. First 3. Yep, exactly. Veronica.
That's a challenging road. The first 3 are challenging.
Oh.
So.
Ardell said, Veronica, the wife and I sent a little something for Alvarado. We appreciate him and hope you can make it to Missouri for him. That's freaking awesome.
Nice.
Hey, man, how long you been a Raider fan? 1971, brother. I actually have a picture of it's an actual film picture, because we did that one day. We used to do that. And of me in the hospital, but right before I went for home with a 77 jersey laying on my chest, and you could see nothing but my little ass head. That was it. That was my dad.
77, nice.
My dad threw that shit on me, and the rest is history. He wasn't going to let it change. So that's all. Yes, sir.
Alexander's my man, so.
Oh, yeah, Rosetown, I got the same schedule, bro.
They took about getting. Oh, yeah. So there is some rumors out there about possibly they might be looking into Nick Chubb.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Chubb's already gone. He went to.
You go to the Texans?
I can't remember, but he's gone. Yeah, he's already signed.
Or to go to the Bengals?
They just signed him too, I think.
I can't remember the team, man.
Oh yeah, right there. Finale said Mixon and Chubb might be. Yeah, if Chubb can stay freaking healthy, that's the thing with him.
Chubb went to Houston. Yeah. Shout out 401 Raider Jeff. Thank you, brother, for popping in. Appreciate it.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, brother? I swear I'm going to get this tablet going soon.
I'm trying to get through the chat, fellas. Here we go. Law Dizzy.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was watching your live earlier, Jeff. I seen you were pretty busy, man. So.
Chiefs go 9-8. We knock them out of the playoffs week 18. I love it.
Oh, I love it.
Dude, that would be freaking great, dude.
That's the last
kid, what the fuck's he doing? Jack Kennedy's got my picture on his profile now. Son of a bitch.
That's Jason.
Look.
Oh, is that old Jason?
Yeah.
He does. Jason Downs has SacTown on there as his profile.
Jason Downs. I should have noticed him.
No shit. He does that, man.
Yeah, Jeff, Navman, Jack, and Mike now.
Yeah. So, So, here's what would happen if Downs' prediction is correct. Chiefs go 9-8. We knock them out of the playoffs week 18. That will take over for the Christmas Day game as the best in recent history game.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah!
That would take it right there, because that means we'd be taking them out in the division in the wild card. You know what I mean? We'd be taking them out in the wild card, because if we're all
that'd be sweet.
The Raiders are both 9-8. Because the only way we'd meet them at 9-8 would be in the wild card or in the divisional round. That would be the only way. You know what I mean? So at those records. So that means that the Chargers or the Broncos are going to be the division leaders above us. If we meet the Chiefs at 9-8, we will not be first in the division for sure. Because there's just no way nobody's not winning. Nobody in the division's not winning 10 games. I don't see that happening.
10. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
All right. I hope so, Jason. Yeah, no shit, me too. I hope it's the divisional round though, because that means we won the division.
Pull up Ardell's comment on Gruden. Gruden wasn't a racist.
What's that?
Pull up Ardell's comment.
Are you way ahead of me? I'm trying to catch up to you, man.
Oh shit, where you at? You're fucking way back there, huh?
All right, yep. We got to chit chatting, and I forgot.
We got about 20 minutes. We'll be caught up, guys. Give us a minute.
Yeah, no shit. I'm just going through here, popping them up, and
thank you, Nate, tapping in, bro. I appreciate it. I gotta get you a wrench over here real quick.
Oh, Nate's in here. Hey, Nate, salute, brother. Nice to meet you in Bakersfield.
On that pick, nice.
Nate's cool dude, man.
Pro bowler, all rookie team. He's good. He's not.
Yeah, his girlfriend is really nice too. She's a sweetheart.
Okay.
You hear that, Nate?
If I skipped you, I'm sorry. I just hit all the way to the bottom thing. Jeff, if I didn't mention you, thanks for showing up, brother.
Hey, SacTown, Nate said you're looking good, bro.
No.
Huh? What did he say?
He said you're looking good.
Oh, well, thank you, man. If I'm looking good right now, I'll take that.
I'm down to the bottom now. That man with that sick background. Right on. What's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah, that's just clean, bro.
Finale said a good one right here. Got to knock out Mahomes so I can see Mad Max calling Minshew little ass boy. Now, here's what I would guess in that game. It ain't going to matter. He's going to get called little ass boy. Mad Max going to run over to the sideline. We got his headset on and shit over there fucking eating Cheetos and shit. And go, what you doing, little ass boy?
Fucking damn.
Minshew going to get the little ass boy. I guarantee that's happening. If I don't see that, I'm gonna shoot an IG to Max, and I'm just gonna spam the hell out of it. Why didn't you call Minshew a little ass boy in that game? You know, it ain't gonna matter, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah. I'm surprised they picked him up. Like, what the fuck did they see in him?
As capable backup, I guess. I mean, he can do some things. Not much, but he can do some.
I mean, to go from Mahomes to Minshew leading your fucking team.
Yeah.
Was that a Reggie this weekend?
I mean, they had. Wasn't their backup Carson Wentz? I mean, I think I'd take Carson Wentz over.
Yeah, fuck Minshew. What the hell?
Yeah.
That's the last dude I'm picking up.
I mean, Carson Wentz freaking went to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I just have Gardner Minshew as like water boy or some shit.
Speaking of bands down by the river. Right?
My boy's at a Reggie festival. Hell yeah, Nate.
Right on.
I know Nate's going to that Titans game too. I'll be at that one. So hopefully we get to look up. I know me and 805 are linking up at the Niner game.
Hey Nate.
That'd be pretty dope.
Nate, I'm gonna throw a link in the comment section. If you copy and paste that for me, please, and then I'll explain to you why. And then I'm gonna put a Venmo up there, and if you can screenshot that, I'll explain to you why. All right.
Hey, Rosetown said Minshew's gonna be cleaning every player's jock straps with the Chiefs.
Shit, right?
That's fucked up.
Nate, there's the Venmo. Let me pull the that chat out of the way.
Fuck
true, but fucked up.
Garbage Minshew.
So, Nate, let me know when you got that. You don't have to do anything with it. You can do what you want. I just want to put that up there real quick because I don't want to stall everything here and get behind in the chat.
Chat.
So
He said screenshot.
There's that right there. Got it. Okay. So let me put this in there. Let me paste that in there. And here's a GoFundMe right there. If you can copy that, that'd
It's
be
on
great.
his channel, man. You gotta get the GoFundMe on his channel.
Yep. And then, okay. So I know you weren't here for the thing. You'd have to go back to the beginning, read back on it. So I'm gonna for Nate. I wanna, and anybody else that's popped in that hasn't been here. So
yeah, definitely.
In Raider Nation, a family in Raider Nation that's in need of some help. And
President Navy vet.
Yep. And anyhow, so it's Jaime Alvarado Sr., his son is graduating from the Army boot camp, right? On Thursday. Family needs to get there on Wednesday so they can attend the graduation. But they ran into some financial issues and are not able to do it without putting themselves in financial problems. So what we're doing there is trying to get them there. The goal by Wednesday is $3,100 to get the whole family there. The minimum goal is $1,100 to get at least one or maybe both parents there. Okay, it isn't like they're flying. It's an 18-hour drive. They got hotels and all this other stuff. And anything that's extra, that's just going to help their financial issues afterwards.
Yeah.
So if you would, Nate, on your channel, if you can if you can remember to tell a little bit of that story and all that stuff on your channel, if you can promote that for me, please. And if you would like to donate yourself as well, I promise you it's verified by me. It is for real, no kidding. They're legit. They're Raiders through and through. And they're also military, which, is, to me, is huge. And I think pretty much all of us on the panel is huge. So we all have family in the military. I was myself. Two of my three brothers were also in the Navy, and my dad was also in the Army. So that support at a graduation from your parents goes a long damn way. You do not want to be that one dude that graduates after all the shit you went through that has nobody to hug.
Especially you have no contact when you go to boot camp.
Nope.
All you can do is write a letter. So that's the first time they're getting to see their parents in a little while, man.
Yep. I think just the boot camp's 13 weeks, isn't it?
No, 8. Well, it depends. It depends on their. Well, it's 8 for the basic training, and then it's so many weeks after that for your advanced, the AITs, advanced individualized training, and that's advanced individualized training, and that amount depends on what your MOS or your job is.
Right.
Yeah, that was like 10 weeks.
Some of them, like infantry, for example, their basic training and their advanced training is all done at one time. So it averages out to about 16 weeks.
Yep.
I got a cousin that's a combat medic, and then one he's a mechanic for the the big trucks they drive to haul shit around in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Combat medics, man. Those are my buddies.
Yep.
Is that the guy I talked to? Is that Luther?
No.
Oh, there's another guy that's a combat medic I talked to on a live.
My cousin, he's only like 27 or 28. He's
Jeff.
All right.
Jeff, hey, Jeff, all I ask from you and Nate is that you promote this as much as you can for me, because this is, I know how important it is. I had so many kiddos, you know what I mean, that came in I know so many kiddos that came into the Navy that I was in charge of. You could tell the ones that had support from home. You know what I mean? And that type of stuff. And you could tell the ones that didn't. You know, I was one that had support. I had my fiance, who's now my wife of 32 years, and my mother and father there when I graduated to congratulate me and hug me. And I never wanted to disappoint them for that.
When I was there, both my parents were in the Marines. That's where they met, Camp Pendleton, and
Damn.
they neither one of them made it out to my graduation, but it wasn't such a big thing then. But there was other guys that had their parents or family or wives or whatever out there, and we kind of looked back and went, man, that'd be so cool. So I mean, it's a big thing. It's a big thing, man. The guy's going to be protecting our country for
10 weeks,
4 years.
10 weeks.
So if you see right here, Veronica is that young man's mother. Okay, so I would assume, Veronica, that if you could only send one, it's probably going to be mom. Just saying. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because if I only had to choose, because a young man, if they have to choose one parent, love your dad, love your fiance, but I gotta have mom. You know what I mean? Yeah, it depends on your MOS for sure. It does. Yeah, his MOS had him there 10 weeks. So he's actually, the Forge is actually finishing the AIT. So boot camp's done. He's already gone into his advanced infantry training, and he's finished that. And now he's done with the Forge, so he's graduating out of both at the same time.
Yeah, my cousin did 10 weeks. I think that's what he did. Yes,
she said yes. It would be mom. Yes, it would be mom. I knew it. Hey, I'm still a young man at heart. I'm an old dude for real, but I'm a young man at heart.
He said for real.
And my wife my soon-to-be wife at the time would have understood. There's no question.
Yeah, my cousin, he's a combat medic, Ardell, and I got a cousin that's he's a mechanic for the vehicles.
Army combat medics saved my life. My guess at least twice.
Yeah, my cousin's a combat medic.
One of them came. I got put under fire. So even being a Navy guy in aviation, you do other stuff, to try and enhance your career. And I got kind of pinned down when I was in a convoy, and a combat medic came over, got me, provided cover for me, and freaking got me out of there. I was by myself because I was on the radio and everybody was out in formation, and I was there by myself on the radio because I was in charge of it. So this dude came out of nowhere, freaking snatched me up, provided cover, allowed me some time to be able to get some cover myself, and then the rest of the formation laid fire for us, and we got to a safer place. So
combat medics are military's favorite people. You get to know your combat medics.
Yeah,
I mean, I was a paratrooper, so we dealt with them a lot, and everybody was friends with the combat medics, man. High respect to combat medics because they will throw, and they only got a 45. They don't even have an AR-15 or an M16 in my day. They got a 45.
Yeah,
probably some 9mm now. So, and they, they're more concerned about, carrying their stuff out. They're helping. Now combat medics save so many lives.
In this particular case, he snatched up an M14 out of the Humvee to come get me. So he had one then.
Yeah, not good people, man.
Yep.
But still, I'll do it without it, man.
Yeah, and
I'll tell you what, I loved him to death, but I was mad at him at the same time. I'm like, dude, we can't lose you. You know what I mean? Should have just let me freaking, do my thing. But I didn't say that to him, but I was sitting there in my mind going, I can't lose this guy. I can't lose them. I can't
the motherfucker I need right here, man.
Yeah. Yep. And the fire academy had some medics from the Army. They said they are good on not having to do that again. They're good on not having to do that again. Yep, I agree. They see a lot of shit that they probably wish they hadn't.
Yeah,
for sure. Dad,
my cousin he said he actually seen the artillery, how the shit comes back when they're shooting the missiles off.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, one of them was stuck, and I guess dude went to check it, and when he went to check it went off.
Oh, hot fire. Yeah, fucking hot fire. Yeah.
You don't go check it from the hot end.
Yeah, he told me that was the craziest.
What are you gonna do? Check it from the barrel?
He said he's like, no, because you know how it comes back when it shoots.
Yeah.
It came back, and it fucking
that's a
like a howitzer.
Yep.
Yeah, he said, man, that's the craziest shit I've seen in my life.
If it doesn't go back, you don't go check it. You don't go shoving your face down there and see if there's anything in there, because there is something in there. Yeah, it's like
it's same thing with the 50 cal, man. Once you have misfires, you gotta let it set for a minute before you try to open up the chamber, because you can have a hot fire.
Got to cool down. Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
Usually, if you have a jam with a 50 cal, it's usually because everything's too hot.
Exactly.
Yep.
But I was always the one that always had to set the headspace and the timing on it. Because those fucked up, it'll fucking blow up on you. And those 50 cal rounds ain't no joke.
Yeah, he told me that, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Yep. And that's the thing, Ardell. If combat medics, if they haven't shown to have freaking steel balls, they don't even get put in situations where they're gonna have to decide.
We had one of my unit that we would never put them out there.
Yep. We had one as well. He would
There's always one, but the other ones will risk our life to save your life.
Yeah, and we had a guy. His name was his full first name was Franklin. We obviously called him Frank. He was a hell of he was damn near a doctor. He just wasn't quite. And but man, he wasn't going to come get you when there's fire going on. So he was always the one posted in the post, in case we needed to do something emergency wise with someone.
Yeah, communications and shit.
Yep. Would it pop like gangland? Steps in the house.
Gangland.
Hit stick, triple salute, hit stick.
Hey, what's happening, brother?
He's a stepper.
Yep. Step. Yeah. Depends on situation. But SacTown is right. They travel light. They do travel light. But where in my particular situation, we have Humvees we have weapons available. Humvees and MRAPs, there's weapons available to everybody on the team. That's not just a sidearm. So
yeah,
I always loved being on a convoy with an MRAP, because you just hide behind it and just wait for everybody to run out of ammo. You don't even have to fire.
What's good, bro?
You don't even fire a shot behind an MRAP. They could try to pepper that all day long.
They just do the thing, huh?
Yeah. There ain't nothing you can do with that one.
That's right.
G-Fam, what's up?
G-Fam, what's up, nephew?
Hey, where's Rafa at?
Rafucho, he's up there somewhere.
Rafa, where'd you go? You want to pop on, man? We need some words of wisdom from you.
Words of wisdom.
Speaking words of wisdom.
Capitan's always got some words of wisdom.
Sure does, man. But hey, guys, I'm gonna have to get off here, man. I gotta get ready for the morning.
All right, brother.
We got a big job.
I got
What's
about
good?
30, and I got to close this down. So
Pepper, what's good, bro? Salute, my boy. Yeah, no, everybody.
So you're gonna be on live tomorrow at 5 Pacific time.
Yeah.
No, that was Kona from MHRT.
Yeah.
They're Friday at 5 Pacific time.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nav, Mike, Yurp, appreciate you guys, man, having me on.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey,
appreciate you, man.
Hey, Jess.
Yeah, bro, appreciate you.
The screenshot for the Venmo.
I got you, bro. I'm gonna post it all right now. Don't even trip.
Okay, sweet, brother.
I got you,
Thanks, man. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I sent her over a little something too, so hopefully they got it.
Let's get them there for the next American hero.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm in full support of anybody that is in the military. Like I said, I got family in the military, so yeah, that shout out to all them guys, man, who are putting their life on the line for us to have some fucking freedom. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
But yeah, everybody chat. Everybody stay smooth, and I'll probably tag you in that post, Nav.
Right on. Hey, and everybody,
hold on.
Everybody in the chat, look at the. Hold on. Sorry, everybody in the chat. Look at the bottom on the headlines in the white with the black lettering. Those three that are down there, Raider Shield family, and Chewy's down there, and Yurp's down there. Make sure you sub and like to all of those. Keeps the lights on. You guys help us out that way. I appreciate y'all.
What happened to Yurp before I head out?
Your fantasy, I tried to get into it, but it looked like it was malfunctioning. Like,
okay, I'll send you that. I'll have to resend you it then, I think.
All right.
But all right, guys, everyone take care. Chat, take care, and hopefully we get that milestone for her so she go see her kid.
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody.
Yes.
Take care.
Yes, always talk to you, man.
Always welcome, my friend.
Appreciate it, guys. Take care.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, brother.
Sweet. All right. So here we are, waiting for joke time from Nav.
Is Rosetown in? Is Rosetown still in there?
What's that?
Rosetown, he's still in there?
Yeah, he's going to miss it again. He's going to have to watch it back. Yeah, I think he knows the routine now. It's like he's the one that wants the jokes the most. And he always misses them.
Always.
Oh my God. So are we trying to do the inappropriate ones, or what are we trying to do?
Whatever.
Is you guys show? Yeah, I'm just a guest, goddamn.
Hey, so am I. I'm just a guest, man.
Oh shoot. Okay. All right. So this is not one that I know off the top of my head. It's just one I saw earlier. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. So it's joke time with Nav, and then after this, SacTown's gonna have his moment, and then we're gonna say our goodbyes to everybody. Appreciate everyone for pulling up. Appreciate everyone for listening to us. Not a lot of Raider stuff. We got into some, but we're going to help a family out, and I think that right there is worth our time for sure. So here's the joke. So a couple on their first date decide to go to his place afterwards. Lucky dude. He did good, man. He must have had a freaking game on. When they arrived, before he even get the house keys out of his pocket, the girl says, I can actually tell whether the man I'm dating and I are compatible just based on how he opened the door. He busted open. It means he's a selfish lover. And that's definitely not someone I'm interested in. If he drops the keys, it means he's inexperienced in bed. That's not who I'm looking for. So how do you open the door? Well, he says, I just lick the lock first, if you don't mind.
I got smoking hit to that one.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I got to swing to
Rose
that
tells
shit.
us, wait, what? No, you know I don't tell jokes twice, bro. Do I need to tell it again? Did you miss it?
Oh man.
Should I go slower? Rosetown, you get that one or not? Come on, man. Help me out over here.
I still like the dentist one the best though.
Yeah, the dentist is a good one. Yeah.
Let's add another one.
All right, another one. You want me to tell the dentist one again? Rosetown, you hear the one about the dentist. Did you hear the one I told about the dentist? That's a good one.
Go ahead. I ain't here.
Oh, right on. All right. So, lady gets home from the doctor, the lady doctor, the lady specialist doctor, right? Gets home and sits down with her husband and says, honey, I got bad news. He goes, hey, what happened? He goes, yeah, doc told me I can't have sex for 6 weeks. Husband goes, oh, shit. So what did the dentist say?
It's still funny.
Yeah.
See, it's one of those hand grenade jokes.
Yo, that is funny.
It takes about 3 to 5 seconds to kick in and go, oh.
Seconds to lock in.
Nah, nigga finna smoke to that one, goddamn. That shit's funny. What did the dentist say?
What did the dentist say?
Not a damn thing.
So
Free to go,
apparently he's thinking she had a gynecologist appointment, and then she went straight to the dentist for a freaking dental visit at the same time, apparently in the same day. I don't know. Shit. Rosetown laughing at that.
The dentist said no gingivitis.
All right. So I got a little bit of time, so I'll tell
brush your teeth, man.
Did you hear the cheese? How about the cheeseburger joke? Did you hear that one?
Oh God, that's a good one too.
Rosetown asked for the cheeseburger joke.
It's a classic.
Have you heard that one, Yurp?
All
right. Guy walks into a diner in Texas, right? And the big thing about this joke is I got to get the lingo right? The accent right. So walks into the diner with his 2 boys, right? One of them 2 years old, one of them 4 years old. Old man sits down, and then the boys sit down, right? And waitress comes over to the 4-year-old and says, "What do you have, honey?" Boy looks right in her eyes and goes, "I'll have a goddamn cheeseburger." And old man slaps his ass right out the chair, right? And the waitress trying to cover up from all that and looks over at the 2-year-old and says, or 3-year-old and says, "Well, what do you have, sweetness?" He goes, "Bet you sweet ass I ain't ordering no goddamn cheeseburger." And he got his ass knocked out the chair.
Oh man. Oh, that's nice. That's a good one. Yeah, that shit's funny.
Duck sausage. The duck sausage joke. No, it's SacTown's turn. I'm gonna turn it over to SacTown. He got bowl time with SacTown. It's bowl time with SacTown.
Yeah, wow, that's quite the introduction.
I'm gonna give it to you.
All right, brothers. So everybody in the chat, yeah, if you partake with me.
Wait, hold on, Stack. Hold on before you let me get it out the package and I'll light it up with you. You feel me?
All right, brother. All right, brother. Oh, damn. That's a special one.
It's in the blue turf, y'all.
Just so you know, Law Dog, for all y'all don't know, Law Dog made him that box to put his blunts in, man.
Yes, sir. And he came.
There you go. Yep.
Gently. Let's go. All right, Sack. Let's get it in, brother.
I'll wait.
Only do your thing.
Okay. First, I'm gonna smoke with you.
How did the Burger King get Dairy Queen pregnant? He forgot to wrap his Whopper.
Oh. G-Fam with the haymaker joke.
Oh man, that's what I love about it, man. Whenever you tell your jokes, everybody else throws their jokes in there. It's fucking funny, man. I love it.
That's a beautiful thing.
We can spend a few minutes on reading jokes before I do my bowl time.
I have a lot of them here, but I got to the point I didn't want to use the same one, so I started looking around for some content.
Content.
Just
All right.
disclaimer to graphic on that one.
Yeah.
Content. Oh, that's what I got right there.
Okay, so we ready?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead, Yurp.
No, this is your go.
I don't give a shit. I'm just trying to think of what I'm doing and make sure I get lined anyway. So go right ahead, man.
Nah, I was just saying. I remember when he first did that shit. I was crying. I played that shit about 30 times.
Right. Hellraider got one. Woman complains about small tits. A man tells her to rub toilet paper between them 1 to 2 times a day. She asks how it would make them bigger. He said, "It sure is working on your fat ass." And that motherfucker got his ass beat. He got his ass beat. So
that was fucking awesome. That was awesome. Leave it to Hellraider, man.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Shout out Hellraiser. That's funny.
SacTown, I hope I didn't get you in trouble with the missus.
It's getting better. Give it another day or two. Yeah. But you didn't get me in trouble. I got me in trouble.
All right, SacTown, you ready?
Oh yeah. Yeah, let me think. Okay. I'm gonna try to do it. I haven't rehearsed it or anything like that, but last week on our show I did Afro Man because it got high. I did a few verses from that. And so this week I want to do just one verse, but it's one I made up, and it refers to my experience in Bakersfield. Me and Jack Kennan went up there, and I got to meet JP Stay's parents, and he didn't because never mind. I'll tell you in the song. But so that's what this song is in red because yeah. So that's what to lay a backdrop. That's what this song's about. Okay.
I love it. Here we go.
La da 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 da. Jack didn't see his parents because he's getting high. He was way out in the back getting high. Now he's all pissed off. I don't know why. High. He getting high. He getting high. He getting high. La da 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 da. Shoot you what? Roll another blood. Roll another blood.
Yeah. So the backstory on that is kind of no shit. So SacTown was laying off the weed and stuff like that because he didn't want to bring that stuff around there and get in any trouble and stuff like that and cause any issues. And then Kenna, who hardly even smokes weed at all, didn't tell Mike at all that he was going out to smoke, that was about to smoke a blunt. And Mike would have been like, fuck, yeah, let's fucking go, right? But Kenna's like, yeah, fuck that. He'd be all right. right?
Yeah, yeah. So he left me abandoned, and
Yeah,
he's
he
mad at
abandoned
me,
him.
and he's mad at me
He
for
goes out
not
there.
telling about JBJ's parents.
Who'd he burn one with? He burned one with Nate?
Uh,
It was Gabe, I think.
Gabe
Gabe.
420.
With Gabe.
Raider
Yeah.
Gabe, yeah.
He goes, so Jack goes out there, burns one with Gabe, and then at that time, Mike doesn't even know that he's out there. And then he gets to meet JPJ's parents and take a picture with them and everything. And Kenneth's mad at him because SacTown didn't tell Kenneth that JPJ's parents were in there hanging out. I'm not sure who the fucking asshole is, really, to be perfectly honest with you.
You know it's all love, brother.
Yes, sir.
So that's where that song comes from, right there. And I'm sorry, I
told you.
I didn't mean to.
I
didn't mean to ruin
no.
it when I said that, though.
No, I didn't ruin it. That's what happened, man.
I started laughing immediately on the. You said the verse, and you said this is for Kenna, and I'm like, you said a little something about it. I'm like, because he got high. Because I knew the story already.
He was getting high.
Yeah, that's
all right.
funny.
I had another verse, but I changed it to that one. It was easier to say. So,
that's freaking awesome, man. That's funny and shit, man.
Because I used to be a musician, so I had to try to work the Yurp knows all about it. Work the lyrics into the tune, so it fits.
So G Fam got one for joke time.
Okay, cool.
Usually happens, and the thing is, we're already in blue story time, and I have to go back and hit all the jokes and read them. So, all right, man and woman alone on an elevator. Man says, "Excuse me, can I smell your pussy?" Offended.
Oh.
Offended. The woman says, "No." Content with her answer, the man says to the woman, he says, "Then it must be your feet." Whatever that smell is.
Oh, God damn. That's a good one, man.
There's that. Am I smelling your pussy right now? What is that smell?
I'm telling you, man, we need to start, remembering these jokes that people send in after you do your joke time, and let the chat decide who had the best one.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
I'll tell you what, that's a good one. That's a good one. But I'll tell you what, this one right here. Woman complains about small tits. A man tells her to rub toilet paper between them one time daily. She asked how it would make them bigger. He said, "Sure worked on your ass. Worked on that fat ass."
That's a classic, man.
That's a good one. So far, that's the winner.
That's my buddy, man. There, man.
But I'll tell you what, any other day, that's the winner. The elevator one. That's the winner right there. That's better than what I told for sure. Any of them I told. Well, I don't know. The cheeseburger one's pretty freaking good. So, I don't know. You guys tell me.
Yeah, the cheeseburger one.
What was another one I told? Oh, you guys know what a euphemism is, right?
Yeah. What?
Well, it's like feed a man a fish, and he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish, and he eats for a lifetime, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So here's another one, right? Put a man on a plane.
Oh, yes.
And he flies for a day. Throw a man from the plane, and he flies for a lifetime.
Yo, that's crazy.
Don't say, what if you had a parachute? If you're getting thrown from a plane, you don't have a parachute, okay?
No.
No. As being a paratrooper, we used to always say, you jump out of a plane once without a parachute. You jump out of a plane once.
Yep. I actually tell that when we're doing the tours at work, right? We get up to a spot where we do photos and all this other stuff, and I talk about the mountains and Smokies and all the different folk tales and stuff that's up there. Really just kind of wasting time so that we can get all the ride time in and, and separate groups and stuff like that. And then I always give that euphemism to them, and it always say it's one of those 3 to 5 second. Oh yeah, I get you. Yeah, because that's the rest of your life. Like the next, 30 seconds is pretty much it. Yeah, yeah. So you fly for the rest of your life. Yeah, yeah. So anyhow, teach a man to fish. Oh wait, hold on. Teach a man to fish, he stays drunk on the boat all day. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Fact. Or not on the boat. Just sitting on the.
Hopefully he stays in the boat.
Well, if you don't have a boat, you just sit on the edge, freaking with a freaking cooler there, freaking getting hammered, freaking. May not catch anything all day, but a buzz.
But buzz, yeah.
Yeah.
Big buzz.
That's why fishing's so awesome. You don't have to catch anything to have a good time.
Well, they call it fishing for a reason. It's fishing, not catching. So.
Yeah, it's fishing, not catching. Exactly. They call it that for a reason. Exactly. All right, y'all. I need to jump off here because.
Oh man, come on! Don't be. Oh, never mind.
Give you.
I give
you 30. We still have 9 folks in there. I can give you 30 minutes. I can do some more jokes if you want.
I don't have any more lyrics,
but I gotta go after that. I gotta be up early. Remember, I'm 3 hours ahead of you, Mike.
I know.
Okay.
I'm sorry. My apologies.
And I'm out in the sun all damn day for 9-10 hours, so it's rough. So I promise you, when I go up there and lay down, I'm out like a rock.
Mm-hmm. Bye nighty night.
All right, let me see if I can find another one here. All right.
Yurp, you got a joke?
Here you go. I got a quick one. Here's a quick one. What's worse than 2 girls running with scissors? 2 girls scissoring with the runs.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That has to be.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Oh man.
Supposed to be military.
Okay, we're checking out now.
Only y'all in the military would know that joke because I ain't gonna lie about that shit. Because it's crazy. SacTown automatically was disgusted. He's like, oh.
Well, I pictured it.
Oh no, you're not supposed to do that.
That's wrong,
motherfucker.
You hear it, not picture it. Goddamn.
Yeah, you definitely shouldn't do that. You definitely shouldn't do that.
No, I trust me. All the kids out there, don't do it.
Right, don't do it. Right. So I'll tell you the one. I'll tell you the one. Oh dang! I just had it. I might have to look again. Oh, okay, there it is. It's in my mind. So anyhow, when you get a little bit older, you have something ready, and then all of a sudden it's not there anymore. All right, so a man's wife had a car accident, and she'd been in a coma for about 3-4 months, right? So the guy goes into the room because the doctor needed to talk to him, and goes into the room like he does every single day. And the doctor said, "Look, I've never seen anyone come out of a coma that's been in one this long. And there's very little chance that she's going to survive. And all these medical bills keep piling up. So there's a decision to be made." And the guy goes, "Isn't there anything I can do?" He goes, "Well, it's kind of unorthodox, but there has been some studies that says if you go in there and give her oral sex, she could actually wake up. He goes, I'll do whatever I have to do. And the doc's like, okay. If you're willing to do that. So he goes in there, and doc closes the curtain. They got the room to themselves and all this other stuff. And the doc leaves the room. And he just kind of just hanging out outside there. The doc is. And I mean, time goes by, 15, 20, 30 minutes goes by. And the doc's like, man, I need to go in there. So he goes in, and the guy, the husband pulls back the curtain, and he goes, there for a minute, I thought I was going to choke her to death, but it worked.
Wow. Wow. Yo. Yo.
Oh, here comes some from the chat. Yeah. All right. Here comes some from the chat. We got G-Fam. Lone Ranger and Tonto riding all day on a buffalo hunt. They stopped to rest. Tonto places his ear to the ground and says, buffalo come. He says, how do you know? Asked the Lone Ranger. Tonto says, ear is sticky. Hellraider got another one. Hellraider got another one. Here we go.
Oh, God.
OJ has a new limo service. His slogan is, I get you there within an hour to kill. Right on.
Oh, God. I love our chat. I love our chat. You guys fucking rock, man.
Damn, I have a Lone Ranger and Tonto one too, and I can't. It's an old one that I have in my mind somewhere. I have one there, but I can't remember what it is. Oh man.
Yeah, I think the Lone Ranger and Tom have a lot of jokes, but I never heard that one before.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I know what it is. So, all right. So, damn, I just can't remember how to get to the punchline. Okay. Let me look back up in here in this one. All right. Oh, here we go. G-Fam. If you went camping and woke up with a condom hanging out of your ass, would you tell anybody? No? Want to go camping?
Wow.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Hey,
oh, my God.
Do not go camping, goddamn.
Want to go camping?
I love camping, man. You just spoiled camping for me.
Kenneth says, God. God.
Yeah. I love camping, man. Shit.
Jack, no news is good news. No news is good news.
Yeah.
On that one. Oh, here we go. Hellraider and G-Fam in a freaking joke battle here. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. Wife has problems. Doc said 1 or 2 issues. She has AIDS or Alzheimer's. I suggest you take her out in the middle of the woods. If she makes it back, never fuck her again.
Fuck, I'm dying.
Holy shit, that might be the freaking winner right there of the night. That's freaking amazing, man.
Oh, leave it to Pin or Raider. God damn it. Leave it to Pinhead.
Yo, that's crazy. That is crazy, man.
How do you keep an idiot in suspense? He's just not gonna say anything else.
Yeah. Okay, Jeff. Yeah, I get that one.
Jeff. Yeah. Love you, no shit, bro.
Yeah.
Navy. I'm happy for my kiddo. It's saving $700 per month. Happy for my kiddo. It's saving $700 a month. Oh, he's going in the Navy. He's happy for his kiddo. It's saving Jack $700 a month.
He's going in the Navy. Yeah, because Jack's been trying to put him through flight school. He wants to be fly a C-130 and drop fire retardant on forest fires. That's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
So going in the Navy will help Jack out with the bills.
It's saving him $700 a month. So that's his joke, basically.
Oh, that was a joke. Oh, I didn't know it was a joke. I thought it was sorry, Jack.
Losing the kid, saving $700 a month. Good to go. Yeah. Put him in a round room, tell him to pee in a corner. Exactly. Yeah. Let's see what else I got up here. Let's see what the old dark web has. Hold up, man. That masturbating. Okay. So the doc told a man that if he masturbates before sex, it often helps men last longer during the act. And the man goes, well, shit, I'm going to try that and probably not even do the second one.
Wow.
And he goes, he spent the rest of the day thinking about where to do it. He couldn't do it in his office. He thought about the restroom. That was too open. He considered an alley, but figured that was too unsafe. Finally, he realized the solution. On his way home, he pulled his truck over on the side of the highway, got out, crawled underneath as if he was examining the truck. Satisfied with the privacy, undid his pants and started to masturbate. He closed his eyes and thought of his lover. As he grew closer to orgasm, he felt a quick tug at the bottom of his pants. Not wanting to lose his mental fantasy or the orgasm, he kept his eyes shut and replied, "What?" He heard, "This is the police. What are you doing down there?" Man replied, "I'm checking out the rear axle. It's busted." The cop answered, "Well, you might as well check your brakes too while you're down there because your truck rolled down the hill 5 minutes ago."
Yo.
Oh God.
That's something, bro.
I know that motherfucker was mad as hell when he opened his eyes. Goddamn, he said,
yeah, he's down there freaking. He's down there looking at the Chinese shit going on.
Officer almost done 2 minutes.
The truck rolled away already. You know what I mean? He's down there just freaking letting her up, because he wanted that privacy.
Oh man, motherfucker got to put the brake on. Goddamn shit.
Yeah, put the brake on, bro. Come on.
Not only did he get to finish, that nigga fucked his truck up too.
Yep. Hey, pull the brake for you, shake and bake.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh God.
I bet you everybody at the precinct got a kick out of that shit. Goddamn.
G-Fam trying to go back to number one here. Here we go. Man walks into the doctor's office, sits down and says, "Now, doctor, this may sound kind of strange, but I have 5 penises." Doctor asks him, "My God, well, how do your pants fit?" He goes, "Like a glove."
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yo, that's fine. I know that's funny.
Oh shit! I gotta turn my light off.
SacTown looks like he's going to sleep. SacTown, from time to time he looks like that. So when people do YouTube detectors in the house, yeah, whatever. No, I'm not worried about them. Let's see. SacTown looks like you're going to sleep.
Yeah, I'm awake, man. I had to turn my light on.
Right. I got you.
Hey, Hellraider, I do not want to be responsible. I'm not going to tell no more jokes no more. You kill me here.
Let's see. Oh, I thought I had that one on there. I got this one here. Hold on. Oh, I got the spinning wheel. Yay. There we go. There. That one.
It's not me. That is not me. I'm surprised you ain't used that for the name for my
you know what? I actually have a video of a portion of the Wizard of Oz I'm trying to get flipped out to where I can actually make it a JPEG to be able to use it. So yeah, I'm going there. From the old movie, like the old Wizard of Oz back in the day.
Yeah.
Remember, 9 out of 10 people enjoy a gangbang.
Yeah.
Detective, that's G-Fam. You just don't know about it, Nav. Detective, that's G-Fam. What? YouTube detectors? Oh, a detective. You said detector. He's detective. Yeah. Go back to painting grammar and grammar's not yours at all. Love you no shit, Law Dog. You know that. 93 SacTown has become my babysitter on Saturday. Got me high, so high, so high. Oh, G-Fam, throwing another haymaker. Should I wait for? I need to wait for SacTown for this. You might need to pack a bowl. About that time.
I'm here. I just put my jersey on. I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So G-Fam's got another one. This biker gets a young hottie all alone. Pulls down his pants to reveal a 2-inch dick. She giggles and asks, "Who do you think you're going to please with that?" He said. He just smiles and says, "I am."
Me.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh,
funny thing is, my brother-in-law used to say that joke.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
He said, "Who you expect to please with that?" He goes, "Me."
G-Fam, you run out? I got two more to throw out there that I've seen here. So here's a quick one, and I won't count that as one of them. There's something about the clitoris. I just can't quite put my finger on it.
Oh man, you just kind of. No, never mind.
What the hell is that one? Let's see. All right. I bet my girlfriend oral sex that she couldn't beat me at arm wrestling. She beat me. And now she keeps rubbing my nose in it.
Guys are good, man.
All right, get this shit. A woman in a bar I met and took home, slept with, told me I had the biggest penis she ever seen. Turned out she was blind. She was just pulling my leg.
I got a Raider joke.
Go.
All right. So the guy's walking along with his dog. He wanted to take him to watch a Raider game at this one bar that they show a lot of Raider games in. It's kind of a Raider bar. And so he walks in there with his dog, little dog, and goes to the bar, puts his dog in the bar stool, and the bartender goes, "Oh, you can't have a dog in here." He goes, "Oh no, this dog is a Raider fan, man. Just watch. He's a Raider fan." And so the game's going on, and the Raiders kick a field goal. Sure enough, dog jumps up on the bar, starts getting up on his hind leg, dancing around and stuff. He goes, "Man, he really is a Raider fan. What's he do when he scores a touchdown?" He goes, "I don't know. I've only had him a year."
That's awesome.
See, I don't be knowing all the jokes like y'all do. I just like hearing them though.
Hey, Jack Kenna's got to go in here. What's the difference between a rattlesnake and a 1-inch dick? You don't fuck with either one of them.
Okay, I got another one.
All right.
How are the Chargers like a coaster? How are the Chargers like a coaster?
Yeah. I know, but go ahead.
Neither one will leave a ring on your table.
Right. Exactly. So Hell Raider says, they say they should make tires out of pussy walls. Damn things would never wear out.
Much better than mine.
Yeah.
Hell Raider can go all night, man. Buckner's got jokes, man.
All right, I got one off the top of my head. Just came to me because I saw another one. I'm gonna try to do the punchline right here. So a young man goes in a pharmacy and he's on a first date after quite a few dates, got his girlfriend and stuff, and they're talking about they're gonna have sex for the first time, both of them. So he's going in to get some condoms. He's talking to the pharmacist, and he goes, well, what size do you need? We got the small size, that's this amount, and we got the medium size, which is another amount, and then we got the max size. And the young 17-year-old says, I better have the max size. Like, okay. So he gives him that max size, and he goes to the young lady's house that night, and goes in there, goes inside the house. You know, they have dinner and stuff like that, and then they go to leave on their date and stuff like that. And she goes, I didn't know you could be so quiet at dinner. And he goes, I didn't know your dad's a pharmacist.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah, there does the pharmacist. Exactly.
Bless you, man. Bless you, Yurp.
Right. So did you hear that one, Yurp?
Say it again, my bad.
All right. So 17-year-old, two 17-year-olds, a gal and a young man. They've been dating for a while, so they decided it was time to have sex. So the young man goes into the pharmacy, talks to the pharmacist, says, hey, I've never bought condoms before. What do I get? And he goes, well, it all depends on your size, young man. So we have a smaller size, and it's yay long, this long, and then or in this big. and we have the medium size, which is this big, and then we have the bigger size, which is this big. And he goes, well, I'm gonna have the big size, the biggest size. And pharmacist says, okay, great, like that, and he hands that to the young boy, and he goes to the house, to the girl's house, go pick her up that night. And goes in, they have dinner and all this stuff, and he's usually a pretty talkative guy. And he didn't say much at dinner at all. And they're leaving to go out on their date and do their thing and stuff. And the girlfriend says, I didn't know you could be so quiet. And he goes, well, I didn't know your dad was a pharmacist. All right, so here we go. G-Fam throwing another bomb. G-Fam another bomb. G-Fam got another one, Mike.
I'm right here.
All right. G-Fam got another one. Here goes. Shit. Hold on. Oh, so he's going to leave us hanging on this one. All right.
Okay.
So I go to the doctor for my annual physical. Doctor starts examining me. He says, after performing various tests, and after a few minutes, he stops, wipes his glasses, and says, "Oh, Roger, you're going to have to stop masturbating." I asked why. He says, "Because I'm trying to examine you."
Oh my goodness. What is wrong with these people here? Yeah.
Hey, everybody has their name for the chats. We definitely have the most hilarious chat family here.
Yeah. Yurp, you haven't said "gotta chill, bro" one time.
I was getting ready. Somebody text me, and I was getting ready to see this. Somebody just text me, but yeah, you definitely got to chill.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. All right. So G-Fam had a Johnny joke up here. I didn't realize it. Little Johnny stands up in class, says, "Teacher, I gotta have to take a piss." Teacher told Johnny he can only go if he uses the word urinate instead. Johnny thinks for a second, and says, "Urinate. But if you had bigger tits, you'd be a 10.
Yo, now you gotta chill. You gotta chill down, guy. Hey, drop the mic. G-Fib got it, cuz. Drop the mic. G-Fib took it, cuz. He took the note, dog.
Oh, it's just fucking funny, bro.
You're an 8. You had bigger tits, you'd be a 10.
Should I tell my Johnny joke? The alphabet one? The alphabet one. Mike?
Oh, yeah. Which one are you going to do?
I'll do the first one, and then I'll just redirect and do the second one at the same time.
Okay.
All right. G-Fam, watch your language. You'll be unceremoniously banned for eternity and stripped of your badge. Negative. Anyway, that's what Law Dog said. Just because he has law in the front of his name doesn't mean shit. Anyway. All right. So little Johnny's sitting in class, and they about to do the alphabet, right? And when the teacher says, "Hey, we're going to do the alphabet," Johnny jumps out of his seat, "Yeah," like that. And she's like, "Okay, I'm going to be a little smarter today." So when he's excited about the letter that we're doing, I'm pretty sure he's going to, like, if I say A, he's going to say asshole, that type of thing. So I'm going to be a little smarter about it today. So says, "Okay, class A." And little Johnny's up out of his seat. He's freaking, "Yeah, me." And she just ignores him and says to Mary, "Mary, A." And she goes, "Apple." She goes, "Very good." And so they go to B. Johnny's up out of his seat. She's like, "No, bitch, bastard," whatever it may be. calls on freaking Joey, and Joey says, bat. So very good. Okay. Okay, class C. Johnny's up out of a seat. She's like, nope. Calls on Julia, and Julia says, cat. So very good. So they do this all the way up to Q. And they get to Q and calls on Adam, and Adam says, queen. She goes, great answer, good job. And they go to R. Said, okay, class R. And Johnny's just sitting there like this, scratching his chin. Says, she goes, okay, Johnny. And Johnny goes, R. He goes, oh, rat. And she goes, great answer. He goes, yeah, big fucking rat with a dick like that.
You gotta chill.
You got to chill, man.
Or they get the W, right? It says, okay, class W. And Johnny is thinking about it. She goes, okay, Johnny. And Johnny goes, W. Womb. She goes, oh, yeah, like where you were born from. He goes, no. 2 elephants fucking. Womb.
You gotta fucking chill. You gotta fucking chill with that, bro.
Oh, fuck.
All right, somebody had one up here.
What? Wait.
Is that the winner of the night?
Hell yeah. Yo, what the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that? He says.
Oh, wait, my fucking face hurt.
Woo.
I don't know. My facial cheeks are fucking hurting right now.
All right. Buddy Bear's got one. Buddy Bear's always freaking got one in his pocket.
Hey, y'all motherfuckers don't top that shit, bro. I'm done.
But Buddy Bear always has one in his pocket. Here it comes.
Wait, man, you better come with that 5, bro. You better come with that 5, bro. I'm telling you.
Buddy Bear says, have you ever seen a barcode on a condom? If you say no, haven't rolled it back far enough, huh? If you say yes, how could you see it if you're bent over facing the other direction?
Yo, I gotta chill, bro.
No, don't chill, man. Keep it going.
Oh, shit. You're overnight shifter. Yep, Navy vet's overnight shifter. Oh, Finale got blocked again. Oh, hell. No, Finale don't get blocked. That don't happen. Oh, let's see. See? Yeah, I like night shifts. Less drama. Facts. What up? Tony Shepard popped in just while we were absolutely doing nothing but being stupid. Sorry, I don't give a shit. Man, bogus as fuck. Me gay. What? I don't know what you mean, Law Dog. Hate on me all you want. I'm not hating on you, bro. Pay differential. As long as it gets the bills paid. Exactly. Facts.
Yo, that's funny.
Speaking of that, I think we need to go to the skunk video. We need the skunk video to end the show.
I think it should be a squirrel video.
Oh, you haven't seen the skunk finale skunk video? For his dog getting freaking sprayed by a skunk?
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
Yeah, it's the way he says it.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Oh, it's funnier than hell. I was seeing a squirrel fly for like 200 yards.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Damn it. There we go.
Huh? Oh, I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff on my phone, bro. And I'm trying to engage too. Jeff, well, what's good with you, bro?
All right, here we go. This is for real no shitter that happened with freaking finale here. Hold on. Damn it. I jacked that up.
Yeah, Yurp is over there filling up that box he got.
Hold on.
I'm about to roll me a cigarette. That's what I'm finna do. That motherfucking joke was crazy, son. Boom, 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 boom.
Woom, woom, woom. 2 elephants fucking. Woom, woom, woom. Woom, woom, woom. All right. All right, here we go.
TikTokers, what's good? It's your boy Finale Stack Up. You see a little homie in the back. That's the dog Onyx on Instagram.
Yeah,
I thought he was tough. Tried to have a little war last night with a skunk. Obviously, he got sprayed by the skunk. Got some good skunk shampoo for one of the other dogs that got sprayed a little while ago. So we cleaned him up and everything. Today, he's been chewing and licking and flipping out all over his penis, which then came out like, dogs, how it comes out as long as half of his back leg and bright red, not pink. So, he's a little homie. Figure I'm going to take him to the vet, see what they do, give him an antibiotic or something. Not sure if it's the shampoo that did it or if it's the skunk that's got it irritated. These motherfucking veterinarians told me, oh, there's nothing we can do. What you have to do is massage his wang. Yeah, his. Want me to massage his ding-a-ling with sugar water. Look like he gonna be chewing and licking some more, or my wife gonna have to step up because I ain't on it. TikTokers, what's good? It's your boy.
Oh,
That shit right. That's classic shit right there, man. That is classic.
Wife's gonna have to do it, man. I don't know.
Hey, wife's gonna have to step up, bro, because I ain't doing it. Navy vet, take care, brother.
Navy vet, salute, brother.
All right, Navy vet.
Pedro Conejo. How are you, man?
It was good, bro.
Pedro Conejo.
Bro saying Yuba Cities, huh?
See that? Jack Kenna said, I got high, so high, and he never smokes. Yeah, facts. He's talking about when we were talking about Mike in there freaking jonesing for a freaking joint. Jack didn't even come back in and invite him to have that one with Gabe, and Jack never even freaking smokes it. And then he gets pissed off at Mike for not coming get him to meet JPJ's parents. I'm pretty sure that's even. That's an even deal.
Yeah, it happened at the same time, so.
Yeah, that's even for me. Even.
I won.
Yeah. Yo,
and you got them fucked up too.
Oh, how's the new job working out, dude?
Tony Chef.
If you like Tony, if you like riding 4-wheelers, I get to do that for a job. So yeah, it's working out pretty good, man. I like 4-wheelers, bro, and I get to do it for a job. And that right there is nothing. No way I could pass that up. There's just no way.
And that Matt's straightening out the program too. I mean,
yeah, the trails needed some work. The directions everybody was going and the amount of groups they were like running into themselves nose to nose. So I just got the directions changed so it flows a little bit better and they're not interrupting each other and coming around corners and damn near wrecking. So it's working. It's working. There's still some stuff to do. We're working on a couple new trails just so we can eat up, some more, give the guests a little bit more to do. They just don't have enough going on. So tomorrow I should, as long as we don't have anybody, that one dude that had back pain, if he doesn't show up tomorrow, I'm probably going to be a lead and just keep things going until he shows back up because he's one of our hard chargers that runs a lot of groups around. I'll probably be on a Bobcat with a chainsaw, taking down some trees and stuff and finishing a couple of new trails and stuff so we can add some more stuff to it. So yeah, and answer your question, absolutely love it. It's not easy work, believe it or not. I mean, today I rode, I think it was 60 miles today that I rode, and I'm the dude in charge. My guides, and that's a Monday. So my guides were probably in the 70, 80 a piece. So, you know what I mean? So it's working. It's working.
If I still rode dirt bike, man, I'd love to do the trails with my dirt bike.
Yeah.
I could be the rover.
The thing about 4-wheelers is you don't have to worry about your guests having to keep their balance so much. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, I'm not saying for your guests. I'm saying for me, I'd rather do it on a dirt bike. I love riding dirt bikes. I can't ride them no more. Physically unable.
Yeah.
And I miss my dirt bike.
Man, I want to keep reading these things, but you're speaking of my job, and I really need to keep that. So if I don't get off here, I'm 3 hours ahead of most of y'all, except for Yurp. I'm an hour ahead of him. I'm going to have to shut this thing down. Sorry, guys. I'll get back to your jokes. Hey, whatever jokes I didn't get for Hell Raider and G-Fam, let's hold on to it for next time. So next time will be Friday. I pick up my wife from the airport at 6 Eastern, and that's probably an hour after it's all said and done for whatever reason. By the time we get up there and everything, get her unpacked, get her unloaded and stuff, and I can get back down here. So that's going to be a 9 Eastern show, not an 8 Eastern. Okay. So see you guys again Friday. And I'm gonna intro, outro, intro and outro Yurp out of here. Okay, Yurp.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit your intro. That's gonna be your outro. All right.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for everyone showing up. Thanks for all the support you gave to the family that we're trying to help. I'm pretty sure I'm going to see tomorrow that there's probably a lot more money in their account than they had starting today. Right. So appreciate you all. Let me go to the intros because I got to actually manually do that one. And here we go.
Wrong one.
Yep.
controlled by the devil. You live by the streets, you might not make it home by the night. And to pray to the enemies, I pray for my enemies. I speak for myself and the real niggas like me with a chip on their shoulder. Never giving in, I'm high risk negotiations. Fuck the propaganda, shoot it to me straight. I can't throw the towel in, nah.
All right. And then off we go. See you next time. See you on Friday.